I'm late. What's good,
Hey,
man?
what's good, bro? What's good, man?
So what I was saying is, y'all know my stance on white people.
Okay.
Right. You talk
how
about
I
it.
don't, what I'm talking about when it comes to equal.
Yeah.
But if there's one white guy we had to have on here,
right,
it had to be Toasted. So
he couldn't make it. He couldn't make it though.
That's what B-Sos told me.
B-Sos
told me it was Toasted. So we got this other guy. I think honestly, there's only one person I know that's gonna know who this is.
Yeah,
and it's Larry.
Yeah.
So
facts.
What does this do? Like lock low or something like that? Like
what? Lock low?
Yeah, like what? Like what about you, bro? Before we go live,
nigga looks like Dr.
We're live. We are live.
He looks like Sage. He looks like he wants to be Dr. Disrespect.
I look like I want to be.
He's Nurse Nasty. He's Nurse Nasty.
Who's
Nurse Nasty?
Yeah. Nurse Nasty. Anyway, whenever we go live.
Who is Nurse? We're live.
He already said we're live.
We've been live. The
hell?
Crazy. Hey guys.
Hi. How you doing?
We are not anti-white guys. We are Let's Keep It a Buck. The only podcast where we keep it diverse. You see what I'm saying? This is like Neapolitan ice cream that we got going on. They said they missed Tim, and we got Aim.
Facts.
Introduce yourself.
Woo! Hey, I'm AimHigh. I'm here just chilling out, hanging out, maxing, relaxing, cooling off, shooting on some people outside of school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel Air." I whistled for a cab.
Yo, stop this thing. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him.
Hey, what?
Stop him. Stop him.
Stop him. Story. I'm telling you my story.
Let him go. I'll let him tell us whole story.
Like, what's wrong with you, bro? I'm telling you my story, bro. What's going on with that? Can I not just say what's up, like where I'm from type shit? No, my name's AimHigh. I'm a gamer. I stream on Twitch type shit. I have like incredible basketball opinions. I have incredible football opinions. I have incredible life opinions, to be honest with you. And I feel like I'm here to share. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Larry,
thank you for coming on, bro.
Thank you for coming on, bro.
That shit is crazy. Outside of Aim, outside of our token white guy, God, it feels good to say that.
Okay.
Be on the other side of the coin. Ain't that right, Domo?
Goddamn right.
High five. Okay. Anyway,
for branding.
I got my guys here with me. B-Sos, how you doing?
Doing good, bro. Chilling.
Asian representation. God.
Woo!
Facts.
It feels good. My brothers, actually. Sage, how you doing?
Doing good, brother. Doing good, bro. Just
Matter
trying to get my chat up on the monitor, but brother, we're gonna have a great stream.
Matter of fact, my niggas. Why not? Why not? Domo, how you doing, my nigga?
I can't with y'all right now, bro. I can't. I was prepared to do the bit. I was sorry. I couldn't keep it together. Man, what's popping, my niggas?
Yeah.
Let me try to get
that. Like that. He did it on accident anyway. We love that.
Oh man.
Yeah, episode 69. Let's keep it a buck. Hey, shout out to all the new people here.
Facts.
Shout out to all the new people here. Shout out to diversity. You know what I'm saying? Stop, Chronic. Anyway, shout out to diversity. Shout out to all the new people here. If you're new here, make sure you hit that join button. Hit that middle.
Do you guys tweet it out? Like, can I retweet something? Or
you could? Yeah, I tweeted it out, but don't ever interrupt my intro again.
Hey man, listen. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking. Can I curse on you?
Yeah, man.
You can't cuss first.
We have a Sesame Street. We have a Sesame Street brand deal we're working on right now.
Oh, okay. So I really shouldn't. So I just kind of took advantage. My fault. Hey, listen. I don't know.
Aim. This is his pod tweet, bro. Pod out now.
Yeah, it's me working out. Listen, man. Shout out to the new people.
What you want me to retweet? You want me to retweet?
Hit join.
Your busted ass muscles.
Hit join and then hit that middle button. That middle button's gonna get you into the Discord. The Discord gets you into a channel called E-Sex. Now I shouldn't have to tell you what happens in E-Sex. Just know it does not require an E-condom. You feel what I'm saying? Discord's a great place. The membership's a great place. You'll see the list of things you get. You'll see the drinking games.
And depending on who you are, you can get a positive return on investment. That's all I'll say.
Positive return.
If you have a vagina,
you can make money in the community, bro. Yes.
No
Yes.
pyramid scheme shit. It's just happens naturally, organically.
If you're listening to this on Spotify, someone please tell me if there's a quick way to transfer my music from Apple Music to Spotify.
Apple Music is better.
It is. Apple Music is more expensive and gives you less features than Spotify, even with the student discount. So, but if you know a way to get your music from both without having to download each individual song, I would love to do that. I have yet to listen to a song on there. I've yet to listen to
How is
one
Apple
song.
Music better?
What are you talking about?
Fire, bro.
Let's be honest. It's just cleaner. It's a cleaner aesthetic. It's minimalistic. It looks nice. Yes, it doesn't offer quite as many things as Spotify, but you know what? That's not what the world's into. You know what I'm saying? The world is into just clean looking things. You know what I'm saying? And just saying something is trending to make it trendy. So you know what I'm saying? Like Apple Music is better. I don't care.
I ain't gonna lie. I tried Apple Music for like 2 weeks, and I thought it wasn't as clean as Spotify.
Yeah, you
Really?
like
You think just, and I'll probably be the first to say like Spotify probably is better. But on an aesthetic point, you actually think Spotify is better than iTunes on an aesthetic look?
Really?
I think so. I mean, it's not really
Nah,
that.
I'm with
big
AIM
of a difference,
100%. I ain't gonna bullshit. I thought we were trolling. Y'all use Spotify? Damn.
but I've been using Spotify.
Wait a second. This is
Hey, I literally just switched. Like the week that I said I switched, I literally just switched.
I
literally
really fuck with iTunes, but
Hey,
I think
hey.
a lot of it is because
I
I have
shut your mouth.
all right.
All right.
If you're listening on Spotify, again, show me how to switch that music. But if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a 5-star review. We want to read those. Tell us about our guests. If you have questions for them, we might bring them back on and ask them those questions. Probably not. If you're watching this on Twitch, you're dumb.
Whoa!
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
yeah.
Let's get into it. First
Who goes
super
on Twitch
chat.
anymore?
Yeah, I know. It's
Who uses
Hey,
Switch?
he catering to our black community after N-word controversy. Ace, he's doing what is that? What do they call it when the artists go around to different radio shows?
A press tour.
He's doing a press tour right now. Ace.
Press tour.
And then Pod looking like a house fried rice today. If anybody's
That's over the head too. I don't know what it is, but it gotta be racist.
Anyone's wondering what those are called super chats. Aim, who was in Paris? We will read any super chat you bring up here. And if there's enough super chats, Aim will say nigga again.
Nah, I mean, well, to get you guys money, if we want to, you know what I'm saying, play that card, I'll play it. But you know what I'm saying?
What's your price?
You know what I'm saying? Let's get them like over $1 million in super chats, and we'll talk about it.
Minus like 5 zeros. Okay, you heard him, guys. You heard him, guys.
Talk about it.
Honestly, all we got to do is bring Rage in here. Aim. There are
Hey,
people.
don't bring that guy up. All right, not in my presence. I'm getting mad. You don't need to bring that man's
No Aim
name
started
up
that
here,
shit, bro.
Oh
You
man.
don't need to bring that man's name up, bro. He has no reason to be on. Like, for real, we need to stop giving people a platform who don't need a platform. You know what? Like, there's no reason. Wait,
Is it because he's black? What the
there's
fuck?
no reason Josh should be brought up in this Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
Yeah, you say Josh.
And Omar brought him up for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just come on. No.
All right, fuck it.
what did
Let's
Josh
dispel
do?
the controversies. What
Oh,
what
yeah.
actually happened? What actually happened?
Oh man.
We know what happened. We know.
I
what
actually
happened.
don't know.
I
I
don't know
actually
what
don't
happened.
know.
All
I
right,
am so
listen.
confused.
So this is what happened. All right. I was on my own streaming Madden 22. Like I'm completely oblivious to what's going on. Rage is playing a game that I normally play called Valorant, right? And he's not playing it with anyone. Like he's playing it solo queue, which if you know what Valorant is like crazy. Like it's just hella frustrating. Agent 00 was at his crib at an old PC watching Rage do this. He begins to go into chat because he sees that he's logged in, but he doesn't pay attention on what account he's logged into. And he's like, I streamed on this old PC like years ago, like when I first got to Atlanta, and I guess I forgot to log out. He's on my fucking account and goes, "What the fuck? You playing alone?" N-word. And everyone thinks that it's me, dude. And everyone thinks I'm in there just fucking calling Rage the N-word, like, "Yo, where's my invite, motherfucker?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit going crazy. Meanwhile, I'm just in Madden minding my own business, just trying to turn around the Steelers, just trying to figure out the cap situation. And motherfuckers come in and start attacking me type shit. So, you know what I'm saying? And then Rage wants to post this and wants to run with this. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like press type shit. Like, Like,
So the question is, has Agent confirmed your story, or are you framing him?
yes, Agent has gone on his Twitch and confirmed that it was him, and and that he feels bad type shit. There is a clip out there, you know what I'm saying? You can go watch it and watch this man, literally run it through the same scenario that I did. And that's what happened. So
How do y'all?
Sound
y'all
like
feel
somebody got a good PR team, bro.
I'm about to say, do y'all feel like Aim is lying? Do y'all feel like Aim is lying?
no.
I'm not asking you if you feel like you're lying. I'm asking them, do they feel like you're lying?
I'm trying to think. Has the man been through enough? Is the question.
Facts.
No.
Like
I don't
think
think he's been
think
through
about me like
Dang.
let's think about like a young Tiger Woods. Like why are we really beating Tiger Woods up? You know what I'm saying? Like
because he cheated.
yeah, but like everybody cheats. You know what I'm saying? Like why are we beating him up? You know what I'm saying?
Every white
Was
person
he
says
like
the
11 or
N-word.
12. You know what
Every
I'm
white
saying?
person says the N-word. I got you.
That's not hold on, that's not what I'm saying either. Why are we
So you're saying cheating and saying the N-word are like the same thing, and those are everyday
Nah.
things.
Listen, I'm saying that
Every day, cheating every day. Is crazy.
As soon as he gets off this podcast, damn those niggas.
God
Omar, calm down.
we here at Let's Keep It a Bug do not condone.
I just think it. I think we only have one more question before we move on. Hold on 1 second. Aim.
you brought it back.
Who was in Paris?
Crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Anyway, Aim. How was Vegas?
Vegas was incredible. For those that don't know, I went to Las Vegas, flown out to do this charity Valorant tournament.
Boy,
I got like third place with my team. We went up against some pros and held our own for a little bit. But they're really good and they just washed us low key. And but it was fun. It was a great time. Fantastic. I got to gamble. Hey, listen, I'm 1-0 when it comes to the roulette table. 1-0. I went up. I said, hey, put my money down. Boom, hit, win. So if y'all want roulette advice type shit, like I probably give it to you.
How much you hit for?
niggas want $5.
You know, I low
question.
key laid a 20 down. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if I had in that moment, had some nutsack and laid 100 down, it still would have hit type shit, right? I mean, so
Okay.
money's irrelevant type shit. It is what it is.
I don't even know how roulette works.
Yeah, I know, no bullshit. I'm gonna be fooled when I actually take my ass up to like MGM or some shit. I'm gonna be fooled, bro. But I know a couple.
like
of
Even the slot machines, I know he just
Facts.
pulled them down. But
I
I
can fuck with slots. I can fuck with slots, but like
Yeah, I fuck with
I'm
other
talking about.
games.
I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I'm
If
like,
the
I know
coins come
blackjack.
out,
I
the
know
coins come
blackjack.
out. When the coins come out, that you won. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you just it's mindless gambling. I ain't gonna lie.
I like blackjack because there's strategy to it, like a little
Hell
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's like I want to say it's like the only game that and roulette are like the only game where there's like 50% like chance of winning type shit. But I like, I don't gamble like a ton though. So I don't really
I was gonna say there is a strategy in roulette. I saw.
yeah,
it on
there is.
TikTok.
There's like a couple strategies that you can use with roulette. I don't really know the full thing, but I know that there are definitely strategies for sure.
It is what it is. And
So-
what are you looking at?
I know, right? You said what?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at my friend, American Dad. He's over here to the right of me. He was talking.
Stan
about what we were
Smith.
talking about. You know what I'm saying? Look, there he is.
yo,
American Dad right here. Type shit. We're talking about Las Vegas.
So listen, this was your first. I'm assuming professional competition.
In esports type shit? Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What does this mean?
Well,
for like,
I mean, unless not low key. Hey, my younger years, I was a part of a couple Mario Kart Double Dash tournaments. That's where I first ever won money.
Y'all don't want that.
Smash
talk,
Brothers
bro.
Melee. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's where I was winning
Sage a
money.
Mario Kart guy.
Halo
Is that what I
2,
mean?
Anything on the
That's
Nintendo.
when I
Wii,
started
I'ma
winning
go.
money. You know what I'm saying? So hey, listen, I got them. I did skills really in any type of game, but with Valorant and PC specifically, yeah, this is my first LAN event. My first, going like everybody's there, type shit, playing against each other, and it was. Bro, the production that goes into these things is crazy. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, this is a small one. We played at the HyperX Arena in Las Vegas. I think it's in the Luxor, if I'm not mistaken. But the level of production. I don't know if you guys know what video games are as far as like League of Legends or like Counter-Strike or
Do we
whatever.
know what video games are?
Yeah, come on,
Y'all should
we're
punch
game.
in.
I'm a gamer.
Hops.
I'm a nerd. High
Video
key.
games.
Yo.
I meant video games
Nerd.
in like, you know, not a lot of people know what league is.
This
Type
nigga.
shit. We're in the 2K community type shit, the basketball community type shit. So I'm just
Right.
making sure y'all know. I'm just making sure y'all, you know what the fuck I'm talking about type shit.
Right, right.
Those things are put on a massive, like those are like Super Bowl level like events, right? And so like just seeing the production in a small one put a lot of that in perspective for me, that there's a lot of money in this industry in a lot of places that I had never really even thought about. Like, you know, motherfuckers come in and run production for that event, right? Like they need people to run like casters, be in caster's ear, like all like a ton of different things, marker people that are saying, hey, you need to step here. Like there's so many jobs and so many different areas that I just never even thought about. It's like, oh shit, like this is making money for a lot of people. So it was cool. I had a blast.
I tweeted that out this week. Like I'm very happy that like you don't need to be a guy with a YouTube channel to make money off of content creation.
Exactly.
There's so many other side jobs you can do to make money off of. Like this shit is getting insane, and it's very lucrative even on that side. Like it's not like, oh, I'm making like 500 here and there. Like full-time salaries off of helping someone else build their own platforms and shit.
Facts.
So I think it's dope.
What does that mean next for you? Like, are you trying to get into more esports competitions? Are you professional now, technically?
Hey, technically, no. But I would like to. I would like to like go like, bro, it'd be sick to be a streamer that like goes and plays at like charity events, type shit or whatever. Like, I'm definitely not good enough or will never be good enough to play at like a pro level Valorant. Those guys are crazy. Those men and women are fucking insane. But
you were just bashing women.
What? Where? When?
Before the pod, you were just bashing.
That wasn't you. See, now you're trying to turn shit on me, and I don't really like that. I don't really like the way you're moving. Does he always move like this? Is Omar always kind of?
I heard someone say "fuck women," real talk, but I don't know who.
Yeah, and it wasn't me. I promise you that it wasn't me.
Guys, it was me.
You have a velvet hood.
Damn, Benjamin.
It's a velour. It's a velour.
What do you got on right now?
It's a velour hoodie. And
That's
guess
Fila. Does it say Fila?
Forever I Love Atlanta. Hey, guess how many colors? Guess how many colors I have? What do y'all think Fila stands for? I know y'all aren't a part of the
You're
culture.
so gross.
Is Fila really an Atlanta brand?
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
What do you think FILA stands for?
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Fila, nigga.
If
Fila.
it's
LA doesn't start
actually
for
that, I'm
Atlanta.
good.
What the fuck?
No.
Fiao?
Forever I
Shit,
Love
Google.
Atlanta.
Fila?
Google.
He said Google.
Google.
Nah.
Anyway,
so he just came up with that on
Acronym.
the spot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I dead ass. All right, bro. All right, y'all trying to kill it. But what's it called? So does this mean like you're a semi-pro gamer? I don't understand. I thought once you play a competition, you become a gamer.
Not a pro game.
Yeah, not like, I mean, I guess like I don't know. Like they're definitely gonna invite me back. They said, but I mean, like it's not like I'm not necessarily. I feel like to be a pro, you got to be competing for money that you're gonna earn. You're gonna get earnings. I'm not gonna get any earnings from this. Because all my earnings are going to the charity that I'm playing for. So I feel like in some type of way I would be a pro as far as like, I guess like I'm playing other pros at certain points, but I'm not playing a whole team full of pros. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't really know how to relate it to sports because usually that's what I do. But
So you're like
Pro Bowl type shit. I don't like.
Like
I'm
Nick
like,
Briz
imagine
type
they
shit.
let motherfuckers like.
Nigga said Nick Briz. That's crazy.
Yeah, Nick Briz is crazy, but imagine
Hey
like,
Showtime type shit.
Imagine
Yo.
like, they're gonna let motherfuckers into like the Pro Bowl or something, like to play with like the NFL players or something. Like I don't know, because it's like not that big of a deal. You know,
Also, celebrity basketball game type shit.
type shit. Actually, yes, but like,
Yeah, really good
but basketball players don't play in that though, do they? Like unless they're retired.
Like a couple
Yeah,
retirement.
like Quinn
Yeah.
Richardson might play.
Oh, but you're talking about like, and I guess prime Val.
Yeah, they're a prime. Like I played against a prime Valorant.
That doesn't
pro
seem
that,
fair.
like, you know what? To be honest, like there were 2 of them on our team, and we had no pros, and we only lost by 3. So
So it's like if the lockout off season was just like
type shit. And they brought Keanu Reeves in here from the replacements. You know what I mean? Just to play the pros, and I'm out here really just fighting for my life.
So y'all are dead ass scabs at that point. And the only 2 people that are gonna understand that are like me, you, and maybe Domo. But it's okay.
The Keanu Reeves reference.
Yeah, I'm an awful movies person.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Low key deep cut. All right, talk.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes because nobody really gives a shit about that.
Facts.
Is AIM invited to the cookie contest?
I'm not jerking off on a cookie with you guys. That's stupid.
Oh, you know.
I'm surprised you know it.
I
didn't know what it was.
Listen, here's the thing. I don't. I just said that because that's some shit I feel like you guys would talk about. Like I guessed.
He knows about cookie.
You know how sad that is, guys. Like you know how sad that just made me, bro. This man saw cookie contest and assumed we're talking about coming on a cookie, bro.
Facts.
Are you kidding me? That is
brand.
no, do not. That is a problem. We need help. We need therapy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with us, man?
Yo, this narrative that AIM is racist is crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's going crazy in the chat.
It's great, bro. I'm telling you, I've been dealing with it for at least 2 weeks. But
Bezos, this is where you step out, and honestly, I take a little bit of a backseat too. Playoff football. I know AIM knows football. 2 teams left, 4 teams left.
4. Yeah. 4,
Hey, 4 teams left. We got the Chiefs.
Facts. Bengals.
You not know the teams?
You need help?
Hey, we got the Chiefs, we got the Bengals, we got the 49ers,
Facts.
and we got the Falcons. So
Nigga, you wish. You
Matty
wish.
Ice is in there.
Kyle Pitts.
I'm waiting for y'all to fill in.
Oh, you really don't know?
Now, I can't remember
Rams.
who's the other NFC team. The Rams.
Rams.
That's right.
Rams, boy.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, I had the GOAT doing it again, but people told me I couldn't talk basketball. I mean football. You know, it's crazy. I said on my timeline, I was like, yeah, Tom Brady's they did say both. I said Tom Brady's the GOAT. Them, you don't know anything about basketball, Omar. Don't ever talk about. I keep saying fucking basketball. They were like, you don't know anything about football, Omar. What are you talking about? And I said, well, how is he not the GOAT? Well, he is, but you got to think about it. When we talk about a talent perspective, we're talking about something completely different. Best of all time is different than GOAT of all time. Like,
You know what's fucked
That's
up?
that's
pushing
something
my
Domo
narrative?
says.
I'm about to say, niggas pushing my narratives now? That's
No,
crazy.
You know what's actually fucked up? I just tweeted some this y'all GOAT when he lost, just a troll, and they was on my dick like, all right, now he's not the GOAT. All right. What? So
Hey, people get hot.
What is it? Damn.
People get hot about the GOAT talks for basketball and for football. So
I think football they don't. I swear that they don't
Football
have
is
as
more
much
chill.
vis-
I feel like
Football
it's
is
more
more
chill, but I feel like they I feel like only because he's won the way that he's won. I feel like before he won the one with Tampa Bay, there was a lot of talks about Aaron Rodgers, even motherfuckers throwing Patrick Mahomes in it already. Joe Montana, like they're
Nah, I think his last one in New England kind of shut everybody up.
Yeah.
Falcons
it should. It just should.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I'm an
Yeah.
advocate for Brady being the GOAT. I am. I just people get hot about it.
Once he
And
tied up Pittsburgh by himself, I thought it was over.
I'm not gonna lie to you, people. It's not even a conversation about who the GOAT is in football. What they do is when you say, "Oh, Tom Brady's the GOAT," oh, that's obvious. But if we're talking talent, nigga, the best football time,
Yeah, they so
then
hard.
you get the Mahomes, then you get the Rodgers, niggas bring up Joe
Yeah.
Montana, Steve Young, all this shit.
Facts.
I love that debate, and I kind of incorporated that with basketball now, where it's like, nigga, we're not gonna get past Jordan, LeBron being GOATs unless you're like 85 and you're screaming fucking Kareem for some reason. So fuck
Or
the GOAT
Shaq.
combo. Let's just talk about the best. Pure talent. Take rings out of it. Do production. Do statistics, and do pure eye test. That's what niggas is doing in football, and I love that shit. Because it's
Your
easy.
eye test would be.
Pure eye test is Mahomes.
I got
is the
Mahomes.
best
I
quarterback
said
of all time.
Mahomes since last year. I said 2
Dude,
years ago, to be
I don't
honest.
know, like I feel like here's the thing is like I know like I would say like I'm agreeing with someone who says Mahomes, but like no cap, dude. Like, dude, in his prime, there were throws that Aaron Rodgers made that I could not believe, bro. Like there was one, I don't know if it was against the Cowboys or the Lions. Like he's rolling to his left, and he's obviously a right-handed thrower, and he throws this ball like 30 yards on a tightrope, like right on the sideline. And the guy has to like go down to his knees to catch it, and it's like
Jared
in the
Cook?
perfect
Talking about
position,
that Cook catch,
bro.
the
Yeah,
playoffs?
I mean, yeah, bro. Like it's in like the most perfect position. Like, and I'm telling you, like I don't know if another quarterback is ever making that throw. So like, there's throws, but every quarterback has. Like, Russell Wilson's had one of those. Mahomes has had one of those, right? Like a lot of quarterbacks get those, but pure talent, bro. Like maybe just because of, I don't know though. I feel like people think that Mahomes is like inventing these arm angles. Like, and I feel like, or like inventing the no look pass, which is like not true. Like, I feel like Brett Favre was like throwing no look passes in practice in like 2004. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just never did. He wasn't bold enough to do it in games.
Because he was too busy throwing picks in games. That's why.
Stop.
I'm just saying. Does he not have the most interceptions all time? Like, let's talk facts. Second favorite quarterback.
Brett Favre's that guy. Brett Favre's that guy.
Brett Favre is in the conversation. He gambled too much for me. I just want to say briefly, the reason why I got Mahomes is it's not arm talent's right there with A-Rod, but he's way better in pocket presence to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Mahomes in the pocket will make the right move every single time.
Mahomes reminds me more of Wilson in the pocket than he does of Rodgers. He's able to escape the pocket pretty good.
Mahomes, everything I've seen Mahomes, like I've seen every quarterback do something that Mahomes can do. Like if that makes sense. Exactly. Like there's not one throw I've seen somebody make where it was like Mahomes can't make that throw. I've seen Mahomes throw a ton of balls where I'm like, yeah, only 1% of niggas who ever played this position.
Josh Allen can make that
throw. Maybe, but it's only a small handful of people that made that throw. There's no pass Aaron Rodgers made, Brady, Manning, the niggas playing with no helmets, any quarterback ever made that I was like, you know what, bro? Mahomes can't do that. Like I've seen him do shit that I thought only Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson could do. So Mahomes is a different breed. It reminds me of, like you said, people think he invented the no-look pass and them angles. It's kind of like with Stephen Curry.
Facts.
He didn't invent shooting the 3-ball deep. He didn't invent doing a turn away. But when you're so consistent with it that you're doing it every other game, or you can make a 10-minute highlight reel of just you doing lookaways and no looks and all that shit, you're a wall breaker, you're a barrier breaker. Yeah. So Mahomes is literally, I said he's a mix of a guy. He's like Aaron Rodgers with curly hair. He's a tan Aaron. He's tan Aaron with no beard with an actual competent offense. Like they actually get pieces.
And he really low key. He really just started being able to read defenses like a year ago.
Sir. Yes, smarter. He got way smarter.
It's crazy to think about.
So how good is a casual talking here?
Talk to me.
How good is Josh Allen? Because I've heard his name the last couple of years.
Josh Allen.
No. I've heard his name the last couple of years, and I thought he was like an Andy Dalton type of quarterback.
No, Josh Allen.
Let me go real quick, man. So when Josh Allen just came out in the I forgot what draft it was, but the Steelers got somebody. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. I was like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. I really wanted that kid, Josh Allen. And he starts overthrowing people left and right. I'm just like, he has the cannon. He just can't control what he's doing. But when he gets that control, he's going to be a problem. Dude is trucking people. Like, everybody loves Lamar, juking and stuff. Josh Allen will run you over.
No, he's a runner.
They compare him to Cam Newton. I've seen a couple tweets at least.
And now he's perfected his. Well, I won't say perfected, but he's damn near perfected his accuracy. He can read defenses a smidge better. But I mean, he's out here making Gabriel Davis getting paid. Like now Gabriel Davis gonna get paid. He's the only person in the league right now that could even rival Mahomes' arm in terms of strength. Not even close. And I think he wins that, to be honest. I think he could throw farther than Mahomes.
I think he can too.
Yes. Throw farther? Not more accurate. Not a better deep ball, but in terms of you put both of them in the opposing end zone. Let's see where the ball goes. I might take Josh. I don't know.
I'm on the same wavelength as Domo, though.
I've heard, and this has been purely speculation. I've heard that he's thrown a 92-yard ball.
That's what I'm saying. Josh Allen has a cannon. Like I make that joke on Madden all the time. Like he can fucking throw, boy.
Dude, I've always been high on Josh Allen. I think the reality is like I didn't really know. And for a lot of people who like Josh Allen, it's hard because you like a lot of prospects that you grade, right? Even I'm sure in basketball, you guys can have a lot of prospects that come through and you go, oh, I like that. But for whatever reason, if they go to a wrong team, right, they don't get the right development. It's hard to like put 100% chips all in on a certain guy. And I feel like the Bills, it was that franchise is like really odd when it just comes to developing people. And I wasn't super trusting in them, but what they have done with Josh Allen, being able to teach him how to read defenses, teach him how to like make his decisions better. Cause bro, you look at his first 2 years in the league versus these last 2 years in the league, it's almost watching a completely different player.
You got him number one too.
Yeah. I mean, he went and think about it now, right? That same draft class, Josh Allen went 7 and Mahomes went like 11 or 10 or something like that. So think about the people who are the teams that are ahead. That whatever reason, like what were those decisions for them not to pull the trigger? Where you got Mitchell Trubisky went ahead of him.
Yeah, that was so nasty.
Sam Darnold went ahead of him. Baker Mayfield went ahead of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these type of players or whatever, like that's, I don't know, bro. Like that's wild. Even if they're not even if they're projects or whatever, I would have probably taken a chance at least on Josh Allen. Mahomes is a little bit deeper cut.
I'm always team project. I love what, like, way different sport, but I love what the Milwaukee Bucks did when they were drafting like obvious talent that are like 7 foot with guard skills and maybe one of them pop. I love that strategy when you're drafting high or mid, more so than just taking the obvious like brand. He can plug and play, but he won't be that good long term. Like everybody knew Sam Darnold wasn't gonna be no box office guy, but everybody was like, oh, Sam Darnold could play. At least in my opinion. I thought Sam Darnold could play.
I did too.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield, we know that's the only respectable reach. But
Super
Mitchell
Saiyan
Trubisky,
Manziel, boy.
yeah. Everybody, especially after Johnny, everybody just wanted him. But the only one that I didn't like at all was Mitchell. I knew that was good. I knew that was
not
good.
fair. That's not fair.
I did. I genuinely did. Like me personally, I know the world didn't, but me personally, I knew that was
I
good.
didn't like that pick.
I didn't like the pick.
Beastos, you don't even know who Mr. Trubisky is talking. But no. I will say Mitch being picked that high, that wasn't his fault. The Bears are just incompetent. But Mitch is a good quarterback. Fair. If he was developed right or had an actual good offense, he would have been fine. My problem, if we're talking about Josh Allen, I'm a Dolphins fan. So you gotta understand the anger I have. That not only did we pass up on him for Tua, which don't get me wrong, I like Tua. I don't love Tua.
You do?
I like him.
Okay,
I love him.
I'm about to say, really?
If Deshaun
Watson still wants Deshaun Watson. I was about to say.
Thank you. I'm still begging Deshaun Watson to just force his way out. Fuck anything else. I just want you on the field. Like, fuck, I don't care about none of that other shit.
Right, they do
it. I want Watson. Fuck it. But so I like Tua. When we passed on Josh Allen to get Tua, I was like, okay. Then Josh Allen goes to the Bills, and I have to sit and play this nigga 2 times a year, battle him in the fucking division, and on top of that, Big Mac fucking Jones, the new Tom Brady, throwing dink and dunks for fucking Belichick.
Hey, Mac Brady,
you don't understand, bro. You don't understand pain, bro. Mac Brady, that's his new name.
Mac Brady goes stupid.
I watched this nigga play, and that ass never threw the ball more than 10 yards, but finished the game with like 35 completions for like 202 yards. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Belichick can't keep getting away with this. We're not talking about the bum-ass Patriots. We're talking about Josh Allen.
Disgusting. Listen,
Dom, no-key, you got the draft wrong. Chat corrected it as well. I was thinking that. Yeah, that was Joe Burrow draft. That was the Burrow. I think like yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking Herbert.
It was Herbert. Yeah, Herbie. It was Herbie in them.
Josh Allen was years
before I ask this next question because we do gotta talk about Championship Sunday. What's y'all's opinion on Agent's new hairstyle?
Facts. It's 1000% sexy. Goated.
Have y'all seen it?
I seen your reaction to it. No cap.
Oh, you see my reaction to it?
I see your reaction to it.
I dead ass could not stop laughing. It's like these little twisty thing. He looks fucking ridiculous.
Nah,
it's new. It's new.
Hey, look, hey, don't talk about my friend like that. He looks hot, bro.
I gotta go look it up.
Do you support Black Lives Matter, Aim?
Yes.
Why?
Why? What do you mean why?
Why would you?
Why would you not?
Because they're a bunch of radical terrorists.
Whoa, dude. Listen, I think you're misinformed.
Am I?
Yeah.
Omar about to get in this Duffy.
No, I'm not. I just want to. No.
Get in this Duffy.
I want to see how far Aim will go in supporting Black lives. I didn't know.
What am I supposed to like? Not?
Hey, I mean that's up to you, buddy.
Nah, dude. If it's up to me, bro.
This press tour. It's press tour, boy. You're
every time comes up, Aim just looks down. Yeah.
I want to take this moment to say I'm sorry for what I did.
Why would I not support them?
Why would I? Why would I?
That's a lot of meat you put in your mouth. Or you just put in
your mouth.
What?
That sandwich. Yeah,
what?
Dead ass eating a sandwich. These freaks gotta let my body go. I think that's
I saw a couple.
Put some respect on Prime Big Ben. Never.
As a die-hard Steelers fan, relax.
Prime Big Ben like too many public bathrooms.
The only thing I like about Prime Big Ben is that you couldn't bring him down. That's it.
Facts.
The legal system brought him down.
You said what?
It was a layup. I'm not even mad at it. It was a layup. I'm not mad.
Allen came from the same draft that had Baker. PJ, why did you pay for that? Why did you pay to correct this?
Some running back in
That nigga dead hates you, bro.
Negative 499 is crazy.
That dead he dead ass hates you. One more. Domo, how you feel about the firing of
Racially motivated. Racially fucking motivated.
Facts.
Racially motivated. And that's the life of a Dolphins fan. Get a little bit of hope, start fucking it all up every fucking time.
I think it's because he didn't like Tua. I don't think Brian Flores liked Tua in the
exactly
slightest.
what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I feel like though too, there has to be a like I understand like there came out like reports that he like it wasn't just Tua, it was like other people like he like didn't get along with. And I feel like at some point as an owner, the GM had been there, and correct me if I'm wrong, Domo, but the GM's been there for 21 years. And to me, that is like bro, like when's the last time the Dolphins have been truly relevant? I mean,
I can tell you, not my lifetime. I can tell you that.
Yes, I'm really asking.
What made you a Dolphins fan then?
No bap. I met Ricky Williams at Disney World when I was real young. So,
dude, Ricky Williams cool.
Hell yeah,
I'm mad at it.
But not. I'm just like it. Just to me, I would always look at like as far high up as you can go, right? And if you're an owner, like that's the GM, that's the person who's controlling your roster decisions at the top. So it's like, I guess you can be mad that Brian Flores didn't want to go with who you guys drafted, and that's kind of like a big deal. But at the reality, like, let's look at the record for this entire GM's history. He can't be above 500, and Brian Flores with
is above 500
is above 500. So, like to me, it just doesn't make sense when you compare like what value you're getting from the coach and what value you're getting from the GM. To fire the GM or to fire the head coach, I mean, it just seems kind of ridiculous.
That's been successful. Literally, when we hired Brian Flores. When we hired Brian, it was dead ass supposed to be like a timeline of rebuilding. His first year, we were literally half a game. We were what, 10 and 6, I want to say. We were right outside the playoffs. Yeah, the first year which was last year, we were right outside the playoffs. Literally right outside, suffered to the Bills, and I want to say Patriots, if I'm not mistaken. Both of them ended up being better than us. I want to say they both made it. Same case this year. We started off 1-6, 1-7. Yeah. And then just was on a tear. Brian showed he has control over the locker room. He maybe not complete control, but who the fuck has 100% control? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We looked like we were around the corner. We looked way ahead of schedule in terms of the rebuild process with Brian at the helm. When I heard that he didn't want Tua, that either the GM or the owner or whatever higher up above him wanted Tua, he wanted Herbert, and we end up getting Tua, I knew then his days was numbered. I just didn't think that I would wait. I thought we would wait till we had a losing season or a disappointing year. I didn't think we would still be above 500, competitive, still showing promise, and they let him go. That was just pure bullshit.
And I think it's wild too because of the production of the roster. Because the roster is, if I had to grade it, definitely below average. It's
correct. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Your roster's not that good. Your roster's not that good.
First of all, my corner is better than damn near 90% of the rest of the league's corner. Xavier Howard's the top 10 corner. Get it out the way. Our deep.
Your defense is okay, but your offense is either inexperienced or bad.
Christian Wilkins is
one corner. Oh my god!
Oh, they got two corners. They got two corners.
First of all, Byron Jones
has a corner.
Bum. Fuck that nigga. Send him back to Dallas. Byron Jones is a fucking bum. I'm telling you this as a Dolphins fan. That nigga has the coverage ability of Tavon Diggs without the interceptions, bro. That nigga was a scrub. I watched Byron Jones literally get fucking cooked, nigga. Fuck him. He's a bum.
Okay. Look. Let's get back to Championship Sunday. Who do we have going to the bowl? I mean, it's just as simple as that.
I'm not betting against Mahomes, so
I listen. I thought I
stop it.
I went 6-0 on Wild Card weekend, and I went 1-3 in the divisional round. So I'm trying to make up for it. I feel like my brain is telling me that the Chiefs and the Rams are
spam them Super Bowl picks. Spam the Super Bowl
picks. Playing in the Super Bowl. However, dude, I don't know, man. There's something about. Here's the thing. And maybe chat can talk to me, or Domo, Sage, you guys can talk to me. Is it just me, or do I feel like the Chiefs play up or down to their competition? Like they never just like when we're talking about teams that really like matter, like they never like go above and beyond. I feel like to like really blow out a team or really like compete. Like they always are either they don't start hard, they don't start hot. In the case of like the Titans, we saw them that entire year they went to the Super Bowl, right? Like they fucking were down by 10 every single game. To me, if you end up in a situation like that against Joey Burrow and Jamar Chase and this young Bengals team, I don't think it'll be the same where they're going to have a chance to come back. I think the Bengals are a team that are going to put the gas, all the way to the floor and really try to go cutthroat because that's who they are. So I would just be interested to see if the Chiefs got in a situation they didn't really like, and offense kind of sputters. And if the Bengals go down and score and they're up 10-13-0, 10-13-3, I can see the Bengals winning that game. The Rams and the 49ers is weird because the 49ers always beat the Rams always beat the Seahawks, and the Seahawks always beat the 49ers. So it's like really weird in the NFC West. They're playing each other for a third time. I would not bet on this game if I was anybody. Stay away from this shit. But I would probably pick the Rams. Just because I think at the end of the day, running the ball, defense, and quarterback play is what wins you playoff games in the NFL. Both these teams have all three, except it gets, the quarterback play is very much not the same par for the 49ers that it is for the Rams.
I'm gonna go
that's
Rams.
what I would think the Rams would win. So
it's a safe bet.
I'm going Rams Chiefs. I like their colors. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna say Rams Chiefs, but don't be shocked if Joey Burrow does something crazy, just to start his legacy off even more.
I would say I agree with you. The Chiefs Bengals game is definitely gonna be interesting, but it's not so much because of the offense of the Chiefs. Everybody know that's an all-time offense. Yeah. Their defense is fucking ass in my opinion. Especially like their secondary. Their secondary is where is the biggest weakness, and it's the fact that, like you said, Honey Badger's out, and I don't know what that motherfucking name is. 49 Swartzen, whatever that nigga's name is.
Daniel Sorensen.
That nigga is a come up. That nigga's a bot. That nigga is smooth brain. That I'm trying to think of every term I can think of. That nigga is cap space, bro.
I bench him. Like, I hate to bring Madden into it, but he first thing I do, start depth chart, put the he hits the bench. He hits the bench every time.
He's bad.
So the fact that he's probably sadly your best safety and your secondary is already weak.
Thornhill's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Juan's amazing. Yo, I like Juan. Well, I won't say amazing.
But they're gonna give Swartzen because he's been there. He's the vet of the team type shit. He's been there for a while. They're gonna give him more play and more tick. He was on the last championship team. It's just seniority and football politics at that point. So he's gonna get probably the number one safety spot. Fucking scrub. Their secondary's weak. The defense, their defense is gonna cost them the game. If anything, if it's anything, it won't be Mahomes in the offense. Yeah. It's strictly defense. And I'm gonna lie to you, this Bengals team, these young motherfuckers is different. This is not the Bengals we grew up watching. This is not the Andy Dalton getting demolished, the Cincinnati freaking underachiever. This is not that Bengals. Yo, Joe Shiesty is a motherfucking menace. You got two Joes in the backfield and a wild Jamar that you can't chase. That shit is lovely.
Higgins. I hate you so much.
The Bengals are nice. I feel like they got a lot of electricity, for lack of a better term. They can really score from anywhere on the field. I feel like very much like the Bills. We saw the Gabriel Davis TD. Well, we saw 4 of them, but I mean we saw the 75-yard one. There was like a 30 and 40-yard one. That's something the Bengals are able to do. So before Sage goes, I mean that's kind of like a thing. Is like, hey, weakness of the Chiefs is the secondary. The strength of the Bengals is their receiver play. It could be an absolute shootout. I don't know what the weather's looking like. I'm sure that's going to play a factor too. I mean, that always plays a factor in January, December football. You know what I'm saying? But
Sage, who you got?
I think I would keep it quick for the AFC. I think young Lions. Nice story, but I think it's where it's just unfortunate. Next year is going to have to be a year. I think it comes down to plays that you just really can't even prepare for, that the Chiefs are going to make, that the Bengals are just going to kind of just get hit with. I think experience is going to play a factor. I think that game is going to be a bit uglier than most people think it will be until late in the game. I think the Bengals will try to make a comeback and it'll fall a bit short. NFC, I'm so happy that I know that yeah, the Niners always beat the Rams. Don't know why, don't know how.
Don't get it.
They always do. Again, stay away from that game if you're a betting man.
Yeah.
But I'm taking
Iraq. He says, "Fuck that."
Man, look, truth be told, and I'm gonna keep it casual. I'm not betting that Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Ramsey don't make Jimmy G make mistakes. I'm not doing it. So I got Rams Chiefs. As boring as it is, that's where I'm going.
Bro, the Niners are only here because of incompetence up to this point. If the Niners win, it will be strictly because the Rams lost that game.
Correct.
Anything I know, the Niners this playoffs, they are not winning no games. They are literally just waiting for the other team to lose. So and I'm scared because Matthew Stafford, I want the Rams to go because Stafford needs his fucking respect because he wasted so much time in fucking Detroit. Yeah. He wasted so much years of his prime being labeled a stat patter, all these wild ass assumptions people made about him. Niggas never want to give him the credit of being a top 10 quarterback consistently, like he's always been. So I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. I'm glad Cooper Kupp made a historic type of year with fucking Matt Stafford, which the last guy to get a triple crown, guess who his fucking quarterback was? Matthew Stafford. So there is definitely a correlation that Stafford is not some just fucking average quarterback. He is no Joe Flacco. And he's dishing it to
Odell. He's dishing it to Odell.
Fuck it, Megatron down there. I hate it.
With all that being said,
sounds like
Jesus Christ. Bezos, who you got in the NBA Finals, bro? Fuck all this football stuff. I got Bucks, Lakers. Okay.
Lakers?
Yeah, Bucks in 5, bro. I'm not worried about all that football shit. Who you got?
Bucks, Suns again.
Bucks, Suns again, bro. Shut all this football shit up. Let's
announced fucking basketball like half a week ago, guys.
I'm about to say,
and that's fine.
And don't let the group chat talk start. Hey,
bro.
We don't want to start letting the Twitter conversations up here.
Anyway,
oh fuck.
Somebody saying in chat.
Yo, we gotta talk about Omar gassing up that weak ass step through, bro. Crazy.
Luka's the best player I've ever seen. He makes up moves.
Oh my god, he's creating moves.
He makes up moves.
I'm like, what move did he fucking create?
Didn't Luka have a down year this year? And this is
he's finally picking it up.
He's picking it up now.
Picking it up. He's the best player.
Overall,
Luka did a step through with his left. He's like, oh my god, I've never seen.
And you've never and literally, I asked people, yo, show me clips. Nobody ever showed me a clip.
Is it as well? Jason Tatum down in production as well.
But he literally just started, so I don't blame
Jason.
him.
Jason
literally
Tatum
just had
Jason Tatum is back.
Jason Tatum is a light-skinned Carmelo Anthony, which means he's a bust. Listen,
Carmelo Anthony is the greatest basketball.
Isn't Carmelo light-skinned?
Aim's favorite player. Aim's favorite player is Melo. Listen, I don't want to talk about that.
Your favorite player is Melo? What? No.
You gotta let them.
Nobody wants to hear about him.
Y'all got clear out. You gotta let that rock. You gotta let that rock. Nah, put Aim up there. Put him in. Yeah, it's Aim and Domo. Aim and Domo.
Talk to me.
I need to hear this. What made you say you woke up one day? Was it was it Melo with the braids? Let me ask. Was it braids Melo you fell in love with?
Syracuse.
Okay, so braids Melo. Okay, I can't bash you. I lied. I can't. What made you just say I'm gonna keep liking this guy?
First of all, it's fucking 9:38 p.m. on a Wednesday. I haven't had a blunt. So first of all, you need to watch what tree you're climbing up, okay? Because when you get to the top branch, you're not going to like the dog that's barking back at you, okay?
If there's a dog in the tree, trust me,
I promise you right fucking now, you don't want to get me mad. You don't want to get me heated about Carmelo Anthony, the greatest fucking basketball player ever to play the fucking game. You
the greatest loser?
Sit down, shut your mouth, and watch the fucking GOAT handle the ball in the mid-range, in the 3, in the post. It doesn't fucking matter. He'll give you buckets any fucking way you want them, dude. Any fucking way you want them. So the fact that you're coming out on here right now telling me that, this braids Melo, he's washed, stop.
I didn't say anything. Stop. You didn't even hear me say anything yet. I just asked you what made you love him.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. I'm telling you right now, if Carmelo Anthony had the same team that LeBron James has had every single year he's won a championship, Melo would have 8, 9, 10, not 11, not 12, 13
that's not true.
NBA championships.
You want to know why that's not true?
I'm not trolling about that.
No. And I'm not trolling about this.
Melo had the chance.
Melo had the chance.
Amari Stoudemire, we would be NBA.
You know what's crazy? Melo don't have rings because of Melo. You want to know why? Because he had a chance.
Don't have rings because fucking
he had a chance to run the triangle.
Amari Stoudemire.
He had a chance to go play with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade in Miami. You know what he said? I want the bag because he's a fucking loser. That's you
Right.
following a
Making
loser.
millions of dollars is
You're
being a
You're
fucking
because
loser.
at the end of the day, he instead of making the 32 million in New York, he could have just made 22 million in Miami and won. I don't know. Sounds like a loser to me. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like
Damn, that hit hard, huh? You're thinking about it now, huh?
I'm thinking about you're talking about Miami, and it's like, yeah, he would have been a hero because obviously he wouldn't have got bodied by JJ Barea, and they probably would have won against the Mavericks.
Oh shit!
So you're right. I mean,
Hey,
yeah, he
you're
probably
right.
would have changed the legacy there for everybody involved, including LeBron.
Including himself, because now he's just a massive loser that waited to the end of his career when
Why
like
so
two
much
teams
hate
wanted
in your
him.
heart towards Melo?
When two teams
Why-
wanted
why-
him, he
why
had to
you-
play
why
with
you
LeBron
calling me
James.
a grown
When
man
he's
who like
washed.
makes $30 million a year, fucking all
Listen,
Hall of Fame basketball player, a loser.
Aim. Nobody
What?
gives a shit
Wait, whoa.
about
That motherfucker is.
Carmelo
Hey, listen.
Anthony.
What?
Nobody gives a shit about Carmelo Anthony.
And you know what? You
It's
know
time
why?
to move on.
This is
No,
why.
aim. I don't want to know why. It's time to move on.
Jesus Christ.
His
Jesus.
ex-wife don't even care about him.
Hey, Melo.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
Listen. Cardreanus Beadrin, better known as Cardi B,
Okay.
won her $1.5 million lawsuit. Honestly, it was closer to $2 million. From getting
Good dumb.
defamed by a blogger.
Wait, how much?
It was like $2 million, $2 million plus dollars, honestly, in damages. $2 million lawsuit
Defamation.
for a defamation lawsuit. Essentially, the blogger Tasha said Cardi B was a prostitute, said Cardi B was on cocaine, said Cardi B was she had herpes. Went on to, when confronted, deny it several times, carry these allegations out several times as well. And even when asked before brought to court, hey, can you bring this down by Cardi B and her team? She said no. Lost the lawsuit. And even tonight, she still stands on the fact that she did not say anything inflammatory to or deflammatory to Cardi B. My question to y'all is, yo, we can sue people who make negative comments now. How are we going about this as creators?
Isn't the difference that they're like false claims? And I'm assuming that's why she won, right?
People call me a basketball casual all the time.
That's different than saying you have herpes, bro.
Yeah, but you
What the
are.
fuck?
It's a
That's true
similar
too, but-
it's a similar category to the herpes in my eyes. And if I can say that it's
Calling you a
caused me-
basketball casual.
yeah, if I can say it's caused me to be in the hospital due to like anxiety and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Sage, who are the first commenters that you are taking to court and suing them? Sage, your mic is like OD muted. I don't know what you got going on.
Oh fuck! Hello. All right, there we go.
Hey.
Sage,
Yeah.
how do you have a mic on your headphones, but you never use that mic?
Bruh, this shit
Bro,
is
aesthetic.
literally just for decor. This shit sucks. this shit fucking trash.
aesthetic.
But I'm gonna be very blunt. I need you to spin it back because I'm not too aware of the situation. Just not.
So this
Yeah, I'm not
blogger
lying.
Tasha
Okay.
made several posts and carried it out over a good span of time though, for real, about Cardi B having herpes, her being a coke addict, her doing cocaine or whatever, her being a
Is she suing
prostitute,
for that?
her being a prostitute, just defaming her across the net. And after time and time again about asking to take it down and saying no, she finally got sued. And niggas, I think this is the big thing that's come out this story for me, is that people think that they could just go on the internet and say whatever they want to say without any consequences and repercussions. But Cardi B won that lawsuit, and she won all damages and everything like that, and is gonna have to pay lawyer fees. For that woman to, and then tonight go on live, not Facebook Live, but YouTube Live, and say she never said anything of those, things like that, even though there's screenshots and video recordings and stuff like that, is real weird. But who are you suing first?
Who am I suing first of all that?
Who are you suing first?
I mean, I'm shit.
He's
Shit,
gonna
me,
look
you
at
think
our
I know
comment
something about
section.
law? I just, shit. I know fuck a damn thing about lawsuits. All I know is that I'd sue whoever making all them tweets and stuff, as you alluded to. I'm tired of people that like think the internet is just free range to do and say whatever you want with no consequences. I always find it funny when people get like tested and it's just like, oh shit, like you're like, oh fuck, like you can actually affect my life. And like it's crazy to see how different situations have different. A motherfucker will move when internet turns into real life. Hell, I had a situation my damn self that turned into it. I ain't gonna lie, it was like 4 a.m. We talking crazy and shit. Turns out we live like 50 minutes away from each other, and we like, oh well, shit. well, shit. I mean, what's about to happen, nigga? All that bitch was up. So it's crazy. It's crazy how that. It's crazy how like shit is like that. Nah. It's just fucking mad.
Was he an Atlanta Hawks fan?
Yeah. It's like nah. But nah, like, and then I heard your situation about the space or whatever. The dude that was like pressed to fight, and then one person pulls up in the space. He's like, "Oh wait, you said you live here? That's crazy. I do too. Like, what's up?" Like, it's just funny when shit like that happens on the internet. So that's the only thing I can really add to this conversation. Outside that, I guess I'd sue her directly, but I'm not trying to get into comment sections about, oh, I don't know this, I don't know, because
no, not even that. I just mean in our real world lives as creators, you know, one, we do say things. We have a podcast, but two, people say things about us, and I think that people don't understand that there is like there's real world consequences to the internet. Like you were saying, if nobody's familiar with the story, I was in a space, a Hawk space. We're going back and forth about basketball. Dude said that he lived 2 hours away from me, and I told him I'd still pull up. But somebody else came in behind me and was like, "Yo, bro, I live like 20 minutes away from you. What's really good? Like, I will pull up on you. Like, DM me the address." Long story less long. The dude sends me screenshots, the one that say he lives 20 minutes away, about him DMing him and pressing him to pull up. And dude completely bitched out after he was in the space talking about shooting stuff up and all this stuff like that.
Damn.
But people just don't understand that there are real world consequences to the internet. And I think that this puts some like
you ain't just talking to nobody. Like, your word's going somewhere. Like, somebody's hearing that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think that they just saying shit and there's no repercussions. There's nobody hears it. It's just being lost in the wind. Nah, somebody hears that shit and somebody's going to take offense to it the more crazy you talk, which is why I say, fuck all you, Melo on top, motherfucker. Fuck these motherfuckers. Hall of Fame. He's the best basketball player on the planet.
Am I with you? These motherfuckers hate Melo. I don't hate Melo. I don't think he's as good as you think he is, but at the same time, nah, they be hating.
They hating, bro. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Y'all motherfuckers think LeBron James is in some renaissance. The Lakers are where they are right now because Melo saved they ass, motherfucker. He coming off the bench.
Melo isn't even playing good.
What the fuck you talking about, motherfucker? Melo could come out and go 4 for 13 and he still play better than everybody on the team.
Jesus.
Just like Steph Curry can't have a bad game.
Steph Curry treatment now? That's crazy.
How many? I'm looking it up. I don't understand. How many points does Melo average?
I bet he's averaging like
probably sub 15. Yeah, sub 15.
Oh yeah, 13.4.
Yeah.
And I want you to know.
Abe said,
I want you to know he's shooting like 40. He's shooting 43% from the field right now.
53% from the field is crazy.
I said 43. I said 43. I said
from the field is crazy. He's a Hall of Fame status, man.
Domo, do you have a message to all these internet thugs that come for you?
No.
Pause.
I am one. Wow. I am definitely one of the people who definitely like and benefit from the freedom of saying whatever the fuck I want on the internet.
Be honest.
I'm about to say, I ain't gonna hold you. The whole defamation case thing, I didn't care about it because when I read it, she clearly won the case because that bitch was lying. That's the only way you can win defamation. Sadly, I could not sue anybody because all the shit people say are pure opinions. 9 times out of 10, let me just be right. So I have no case if I was a sue. So I can't sue nobody. But yeah, I am a pro advocate of if we on these Twitter space streets, unless you about to pull up, bitch, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. I'm not one of the niggas that's gonna freeze up. Oh my, you pull up on me, shoot you, and with that YouTube shit, like that one goofy motherfucker was.
Yeah, that shit was so wild,
that
bro.
Was the dumb. Omar deadass came in there and said repeatedly, "Send me the address, bro. We can. I'll come up. We can do whatever. Nah, you gonna come up with a camera? You a YouTuber? I shoot your camera, boy. Like nigga, we're talking about camera.
He talked like that?
Yes.
Yeah, that nigga don't shoot shit. That nigga don't shoot shit.
I'll shoot
nobody that. No man. No.
One more the whole time. Toss me the address.
Niggas don't advertise that shit. That's no. That's all of it.
First of all, let's let one thing be known because Omar didn't state this. We don't know what that was on the other side of the mic because it sounded like a very aggressive woman, in my opinion. I thought it was a manly lesbian.
Nigga said he had COVID or something like that. That's why he sounded like that.
I'm
That shit was no, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was
I'm
crazy.
in quarantine right now, bro. I'll square up next week.
I'm in a bubble.
For all you tough talking motherfuckers, I grew up playing Call of Duty. All right, I've heard it all. I've said it all. And unless you're willing to pull up like I'm willing to pull up, I'm gonna keep saying it all. It is what it is.
I think the era of the internet, especially like we've definitely gotten past that, because that TMZ Perez Hilton era of the internet of just like saying some shit. I don't know if y'all ever been in like the grocery store or whatever, or Walmart, and picked up like one of those National Enquirer magazines
type shit.
Yeah, the People magazines, and they be they have some of the wild is Kim K an alien type shit. And it's like as I'm reading it, I'm like, it's clear that she's not an alien, but I know somebody's gonna take this and run with it. I never seen somebody really turn around and sue them. One thing I do want to add to, they said in that court case, they never brought up that First Amendment shit. Like they never said, oh, under the First Amendment, somebody could say this. And I'm gonna let them niggas know out there right now, yo, bro, that First Amendment shit is not gonna fly. If you ever get into a court case, if you ever get caught with some hands in your face as well, don't sit there and start shouting out, yo, the First Amendment, I can say what I want. No, bro, that shit's not real.
Well, yeah, there's a difference between free speech and just straight up lying.
Yeah,
that's what defamation is.
Yeah.
Is Kim K an alien?
I ain't gonna lie, I was definitely in Walmart
But it's just
the
a
other day.
question. I'm giving you a theory, so it's not.
I was in a self checkout trying to get a drink. I dead ass looked and seen one of them fucking magazines. Yeah. Swear to God, it was a dude from Greece. It showed a before and active picture, like when he was on Greece and what he is now. The title, word for word, bar for bar, it said, "What the fuck did it say?" It said something like, "Gained 70 pounds from the last time you seen him. Is he gonna die?" I was like, "What the yo?" He was out of shape. He was clearly out of shape. So I'm like,
"Is he?"
He was older. Die? It literally asked, "Gained." It wasn't 70. He was more than 70. It was like 100 or something. But still, gained whatever many pounds from the time he was on Greece, which was like the 70s minimum, 70s, and now he gained however much weight. Is he gonna die? I'm like, nigga, he's like 50, 60, 70 years old.
30-year time.
Eventually, yeah. What the fuck is this? It just had me thinking like, yo, these are real magazines that people used to really pick up. I don't see many people reading magazines like that no more. Unless you're in the dentist's office waiting to be checked up or some shit. But
them shit, the magazines in the dentist's office, them bitches be 3 months old at the bare minimum, bro. Don't they? Them shits be out.
Brand golf
Time magazine 2019.
I went to the doctor. I went to the doctor the other day, and they were talking. It was on a desk on the waiting table. It was a 2017 NFL season outlook. It was like preseason type shit. I thought to myself, man, none of this shit applies anymore.
2017 season outlook.
None of this shit applies anymore. I don't know who keeps up with magazines like this, but y'all got to go to jail. I hope it doesn't get to an extreme. I want to see this happen more, to be quite honest with you, because a lot. It is a lot of internet thugs out there that be.
A lot of celebrities and
like
high level content creators just have more time recently.
Is it weird that I feel that kind of scares me, doesn't it? Because like in the same way, right, with and we know that I'm a tier 3 Pokemon sub, you know what I'm saying? But I'm somebody who, I'm
round 2.
I really do. I really fuck with Poke heavy. But the thing is like even before Jadeon, she had her beef with Leafy. Leafy was just saying some motherfuckers think Jadeon was saying some out of pocket shit, which he was, but Leafy was really saying some out of pocket shit to the point where he got his entire platform taken away. Like, he got banned from Twitter, he got banned from YouTube, he got banned from
what the fuck?
Yeah, he got his entire platform taken away. So, and what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh man, like, Leafy was telling her to kill herself type shit on the internet. So like, I'm not ever gonna condone that or whatever. But what I'm gonna say is getting your platform taken away is kind of wild, isn't it? Like, even for whatever you're saying, even if it's just on the internet and it is some harassment, like getting your entire platform taken away, I can understand getting like, hey, like your channel gets banned and you need to make like, nah, he's banned from you, like him personally, like he can't make another account, he can't, like, you know what I'm saying, like he's off the internet.
It depends on the situation, because a motherfucker like EDP, yes, delete all the content. Yeah, you don't deserve to be back.
Thanks.
I ain't gonna lie, you having a public beef with somebody and y'all going back and forth. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a shiesty motherfucker. So the line in the sand for me is
Maybe
way further.
yeah,
Yeah, it's way further away than the line in the sand for other people. But if it's just a matter of lines in the sand on shit you say, I don't think that like you should get your whole platform taken away like Leafy. Banned, yes. Indefinite suspension, maybe. But to completely be taken off any platform, every platform, just for words, like you're just going at somebody with an opinion because you don't fucking like them. It is what it is. As long as you're not telling people to blatantly, hey, go piss on Pokey's door now. Like, unless you're doing some wild shit like that.
Now.
And I think
that was a problem with Leafy though. Like his whole brand was just dead ass shitting on everyone and like.
Yeah, that was his brand. I'm pretty sure it wasn't just Pokey either.
See,
like,
then I don't think I understand that because that's completely different than even the Cardi B Tasha situation. Because if she's not even saying like, yo, because I would think that was like, yo, Cardi's having sex. I think she has herpes. That's different than what she said. She was like, yo, she has herpes. If Leafy was dead ass saying, you know, I think she's a bitch, or if
he's saying opinionated things or whatever you're
saying,
saying,
as
like,
opposed to like almost like these
explaining
fact-based things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that like the fact-based things, I would think that she would have her channel taken away like expeditiously. I don't understand. And that wasn't a part of the case either. Like they didn't recommend to YouTube you should take your channel down. I would think that's as opposed to like opinionated things. Opinionated things aren't. Maybe in Domo the same. I don't think opinionated things are too crazy. I don't know. If you think she a bitch, she a bitch. I don't know.
It's the same thing with like the Joe Rogan controversy. Like a lot of people are getting upset with. Well, I'm not gonna say the same thing.
No, that nigga was wilding though.
Wilding what? Like the misinformation he's spreading about COVID and stuff. Is that what
talking about? Telling people to take ivermectin was crazy.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the thing with Joe Rogan, where it's like,
it's crazy.
He's dead ass advising people like to do stuff, and I mean. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, how do I have a bar right now and I'm plugged in on Ethernet? What is going on? Go ahead, bro.
You're not lagging, though.
Damn.
Yeah,
you are not lagging. You are not lagging.
All right, go ahead.
150 foot L, bro. I told you. But no. Like, seriously, Joe Rogan going around spreading misinformation, even to me, I mean, it's not like Joe Rogan saying he's some fucking doctor or some shit. Like, if you're getting a credible source and you're taking the advice of a fucking comedian that commentates MMA part-time, natural selection. Not gonna hold you, my nigga. Natural selection. Like Darwinism is real. Natural selection. No one should be taking. If Cat Williams came out and was like, "Hey, fellow black folks, listen, you need to put creatine in your baby's food. It makes them stronger." I'm not about to put creatine in my baby's food.
I think the thing that makes it different though is like when that situation happened, and somebody, if I'm wrong, correct me, please, because I don't want to be wrong about this. When he was talking that ivermectin stuff, he was having doctors on the podcast, and they were sitting there like, yeah. Take that ivermectin.
You blame the actual doctors. You don't blame Joe. Joe's not a doctor.
Oh, I understand. I'm not. Again, and I think is that different? Yeah, that's different. Telling somebody like, yo, no, she definitely has herpes, bro. What the fuck? I don't know.
Hands down. Per sources. Right. You got herpes.
First sources is me.
First sources
is crazy.
I got sources.
Levels of
y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm plugged in.
Facts. We plugged in out here. Ayo, I don't know if you know AIM, but there's a new thing going on where because like the times that we're in, you don't need to prove your sources. So anytime you talk about anything, whether it's just say per sources. I'm plugged in. I'm tapped in.
Y'all know me. Hey, you know me, man. I'm
you just gotta keep doing it. The trick is keep doing it. If you do it one time, it won't work. But if you do it like 10 times, apply
that pressure, and then people will literally be like, "Well, he said it 8 times. He must really have sources."
And that's low key. I can use that if I like get like say 10 or 15 of these tweets together, and I use per sources, right? And I gather these up, and then I send them to Twitter. I can low key be like, "Hey, I'm a journalist, so give me that check mark."
Oh, you could be. You know what's crazy? I'm about to say you could be a journalist. That I've seen people tweet. Yo, if you type in like whatever players on like the trade block or whatever, type that player's name in on Twitter. You will start seeing people with like 45 followers tweet stuff, and at the end it's in parentheses per sources, and it don't make no sense at all. And I'm like, yo, but who are you, bro? Who are you? You're tweeting about the Miami Dolphins, and you live in Idaho. There's no possible way. This location of this tweet says Idaho. You have no sources, bro.
Nah, he got
Internet's a crazy place, dude. He got connections.
Nah, bro. Unless the potatoes are telling you about what the fuck is going on with Tua, like I can't. Let's get
real. Is Idaho a real place though?
No,
I ain't gonna lie. Some states aren't.
What does that mean? What does that
like? They're not. Oh,
Melo can't have a bad game because of his gravity.
What does that mean?
He doesn't have gravity.
It's a.
Is that a term you guys use here on the Let's Keep It?
We don't use that bullshit. No, we don't use it.
We were in a Twitter space.
It is a group of goofy motherfuckers out there that live and die with the philosophy.
No, he's just asking what gravity means.
Look.
So like when Russ is on the court, right? Like everyone just sags off of him.
Okay.
Right. So he doesn't have much gravity. Everyone can sag off and help on other guys. But with Steph Curry, he's such a crazy shooter that like you have to stick on him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Melo's got gravity. Then he got gravity.
But the meme comes from, we were in a Twitter space and these guys were saying they're Warrior fans. Actually, I don't know. Did you hear that story about the guy that told Kevin Durant he doesn't know what a double team is?
I heard something about that. I don't know how real it is.
It's real.
Very real.
This is that same room. This is that same room. Okay. So we were in that room and the guy was saying, Steph Curry can't have a bad game because of his gravity. And people were throwing out hypothetical field goal percentages. They were like, I mean, what if he goes like, I don't know, 2 for 27? He's like, he can't have a bad game. Can't have. All right, 2 for 27 with 5 turnovers and 2 assists. You can't have a bad game, no, bro, because the gravity.
Because every offensive possession, he's still a threat.
Every offensive possession, he's still a threat.
I feel like that is, but real quick, I feel like that is like a real term, though, right? Like players do like get gravity. But hold on, I'm not saying for every time. Like obviously, not every time, motherfucker. Like you can't blame it on that, right? But I mean, isn't it real? Like, don't motherfuckers attract motherfuckers? Like.
Gravity is a real thing, but saying someone can't have a bad game because
that's
OD.
That's OD.
That's the joke.
Oh yeah, gravity's definitely
gravity's real.
Gravity. Yeah, I'm just making sure like gravity itself is real, right? Like,
wait, if we're talking about real and fake, yo, Aim, let me ask you a question, bro. So, how familiar are you with basketball? Like, scale of 1 to 10. Are you
like,
casual,
like a 5 or 6?
Okay. Do you know what the stat per 36 is?
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, but not like I don't really understand. Like, I mean, you may have to explain it to me for
okay. So
what you're. Okay,
wait. So Bezos, can you explain to Aim what per 36 is?
Talk to me.
So essentially, every player has their averages for how many minutes they play, right?
Yeah.
So like right now, let's just say hypothetically, LeBron's averaging like 29 points.
Oh, I think I get it already.
Averaging 33 minutes a game, right? So all per 36 does is just scales your production, your current production
to a full
36. So like, you know, you can compare like Steph Curry averaging 25 and 30 minutes to like James Harden averaging, I don't know, 36 and 39.
So this way you can really compare players against each other, kind of.
It's definitely flawed though, because like a guy like Taco Fall can average like 5 points in 2 minutes, and then per 36 he's averaging like 40.
I was gonna say that's the problem with the scale of per 36 is that there's people that over 6 games won't play 36 minutes.
But this is the real question though. So Aim, you are familiar with the stat, right? You're familiar with how it's tracked.
The idea.
Now let me ask this, and everyone shut up. Bezos, don't say a word. Everybody be quiet. Matter of fact, you can give Aim an ISO to answer this.
I'm not trolling, right? I'm giving
no.
Yeah,
That's his answer. That's his answer. Whatever answer you give is the right answer.
Oh, okay.
Is per 36 to you a hypothetical stat?
Yes.
You see how fast he fucking answered that? You see how fast that was? Thank you, Aim. W God.
I mean, wouldn't it be because like the reality is like you have no way to tell if those stats would actually happen.
It's just a rate though.
I'm
not gonna keep fucking arguing this, but essentially my argument is that it's just a rate. It's just a rate. So like, you know, when you're calculating your speed at X time, you're just basing that off of the distance and the time you've traveled within X amount of time. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't guarantee that when you're driving 80 miles per hour that second, that in the next hour you're actually gonna drive 80 miles. It's just saying at that time, your rate is 80 miles per hour. Now, if you slow down, depending on traffic, you know what I'm saying? Depending on other factors, you can travel more or less than 80 miles in the next hour, but that doesn't make the stat average speed a hypothetical stat. So the same thing with per 36. Like the whole calculation is just points for points per game per 36 minutes. It's just points divided by games.
But that's hold on. I feel like the word hypothetical though doesn't mean that it's fake, right? Like the word hypothetical means that it's like it just like it could or could not happen, correct?
We're arguing grammar.
And let me say this to conclude this on the Lakers right now.
Not that I should say it's a fake stat.
Leading in points per game this season is LeBron James naturally with 29 points, 29.1 points. The per 36 leader in points for the Lakers is Sekou Doumbouya
Oh,
with 31.5 points.
I'm gonna say Stanley Johnson.
That's Big Sekou.
And that's like 16 minutes. Listen, Cade had 34, 8, and 8 with 4 blocks. Was that tonight?
Second, or it was last night, I think. And he's the second player to only do that, behind obviously the GOAT, Michael Jordan.
Oh, they're asking if he's a Black Luka, and no, because Black Luka is actually just regular Luka.
What the fuck?
Luka Doncic is not black.
CMB says Cardi B has herpes. League sources tell ESPN, which is the
Why are they telling
thing,
ESPN?
Which is the craziest thing.
Yo, Woj.
Hey, Stephen A, we're gonna need a segment on this, man.
Shout out to Mark Blaze for the membership. Y'all seen that thing Stephen A did today? And we'll talk about that real quick because it's it is Kobe Day.
This time.
It's Kobe Day. So
Wait, did you do something? Wait, what do you do?
So and that was the last super chat. I was trying to get through all the super chats.
Oh, go ahead.
So first of all, rest in peace to Kobe. Today is the 2-year anniversary of the death of him, his child, everyone else that was in that crazy helicopter accident. We all know. I think we all remember where we were.
Yep.
We all remember how long we cried for it. And everybody put out their tributes. You know, Sage has a Kobe jersey on at this very moment.
Yes, sir.
First of all, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. What Sean is referring to is Stephen A. Smith essentially, and they do this, put out a video, if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me, put out a video going at other players in an attempt to praise Kobe.
I watched the video. So the whole video was like a 4-minute video, and it was a tribute on Kobe Bryant, and it was narrated by Stephen A. I don't know what that means.
I think that's
read it.
Tell them about us, Omar. Time to come out that club. All right, bro.
No, holla.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right, go ahead.
Wait,
Alright,
what's going on between you and Holla?
I'm about to say, that's way more interesting.
Hitman
than what we
Holla?
about to
Yo, that's
Oh,
great.
You're gross.
Hitman
You're
Holla?
gross.
Whoa.
You're gross.
Hey,
You're
yo.
gross.
Hey, yo. All right,
All I gotta say is, hey, the shit we did last summer, twin, I'll never tell.
Oh.
Aim. The shit we did last summer, I'll never tell. So,
oh my God.
and besides the shit we did last time you was in Atlanta, I'll never tell.
Next month too.
I'll never tell. I'll never tell.
All right, Jesus Christ. God damn.
Let him go.
Okay, God. Okay, so it was a 4-minute video tribute on Kobe Bryant's, legacy, made by ESPN. It seemed like it was narrated by Stephen A. I don't really know if he, how much input he had on the script, but the original, the whole premise of it is just a tribute to Kobe Bryant. So there's a certain segment where he deadass goes, just essentially disses other NBA players indirectly, talking about how a player that doesn't sit out games, unlike that, there will go a player that doesn't sit out games for their personal reasons. That wasn't Kobe Bryant. A player that doesn't care, or a player that only cares about championships, and they would show
I'm about to say, remind you,
Russell
the video
Westbrook
is
on the
showing
fucking screen.
The video is showing these players.
What?
Yeah, for the first example, they deadass show Kyrie and Ben Simmons on the screen, and then the second one would be Russell Westbrook on the screen.
That's fair.
A player like that.
This is from
that
ESPN.
wasn't Kobe Bryant. It's literally on ESPN's YouTube channel. I checked it up. It was absolutely insane.
I feel like these niggas are so miserable. First of all, fuck
But
Stephen A,
honestly,
bro.
looking at the whole video, the comment section wasn't as bad as on Twitter, because Twitter deadass just took that segment out and just uploaded that. So it lacked a little bit of context, but that segment was still that was crazy. That was crazy.
Fuck
Is
Stephen A.
it the remembering Kobe Bryant on the 2nd anniversary vid?
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 minutes. All right, I'm definitely gonna watch that. 100%.
I feel like there's before we talk about it, I just want to say I feel like there's this weird time in just I say media as a whole, and I'm talking about whatever media or medium that is. As a whole, there's sectors, in my opinion, or tiers, right? Where there's the mainstream media, there's the YouTube, Twitch, whatever. There's social media, right? All those different tiers. I feel like mainstream media is caught, and you guys can, disagree with me for sure, but I feel like they're caught in a weird situation where they don't like, they're almost trying to follow the trends off of what social media and YouTube and Twitch are setting, and trying to find their niche in like kind of relating to this generation in media. And I feel like they've just gotten to a point where they just take out, like they've just seen that, okay, like Stephen A or Skip or Shannon, whatever these like shows are that create these like crazy narratives, that's what's like getting the most drama and the most pull. So we'll just let them do whatever the fuck they want to. And so now where ESPN and these sports shows have been about releasing information, they're more so now about releasing just like clickbait pieces and defamation on like players and like get like, I don't know. It just feels weird that like every single time I turn on ESPN, it's just a reaction on like a negative or a positive to a player rather than giving like actual sports opinions.
I feel like the problem is go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say I don't know what that problem is, but it feels to me like that's where we're at in sports media right now.
I feel like the problem is just more so a need of like oversaturation of content. Like whatever niche you in, there's so much demand for how much content like the consumer wants. Yeah. Whether it be on streaming, like yo, I gotta stream 7-8 hours straight or some shit to really pop off. On TikTok, yo, I gotta upload every single day a piece of content to, you know, grow my platform. On YouTube, it wasn't too long ago where once a week was, yo, I'm uploading consistently. Now it's like, oh, I'm not uploading 2 to 3 times a week. I need to ramp it up. Same thing with ESPN, House of Highlights, especially on Instagram. Like they dead ass post like 4 to 5 times a day. Stephen A is on like on air 8 hours a day. At some point, bro, people are bound to slip up. It's human nature. Like at some point, yo, I have an opinion that's just, you know, floating in my mind. I think it's gonna generate views right now. Let me just say it. Fuck it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have basis for it. Maybe it's not the most sound take, but like right now, live on air is gonna make for entertaining content. So I'm gonna just spew it out. I think that's really the big problem. The need for just so much content. Like even Netflix, you think, you know, it'd be something like, yo, a new Netflix original is out. This only happens like once a month. No, there's dead ass like a new Netflix fucking special every other day, which is insane.
Is like, that dangerous?
To a degree, yeah.
What ESPN is doing?
No, I'm just saying like what we're all, and this is kind of getting bigger than I had hoped, but I'm just saying like the reality of like what he's saying is true in the stance of just even for me and my channel, right? My Twitch channel, like I feel like I sometimes get more views in the later hours of the day or in weird times where it's not traditional for people to be on or whatever, and it's this need of constant content. Like people are in need of constant content, bro. Like motherfuckers aren't going to sleep at like 9-10 p.m. anymore. They're fucking up at 3 a.m. and they don't have a shit to do and they fucking want content. And it's like our entire world is like so concentrated on like there has to be something for you to watch. Like that's got to be dangerous at a certain time like point or type shit.
Yeah, because even for my case, like with NBA YouTube, at some point I've made so much content on my channel, and I'm a person that doesn't like to recycle content as much as possible. I'm like, yo, I'm dead ass like running out of ideas to the point where I'm not gonna lie, some videos I probably might have stretched my take, cause I just needed a video idea to go out that week. So for me, I definitely think it's a problem, but at the same time, it's like, it's human nature, you know what I'm saying? If there's a demand for something, someone has to fill in the supply. So if you're not gonna do it, someone else is gonna do it, and you just gotta adjust with the times. But
yeah, personally, I mean, I have to see it, but based off of what I've heard about the video and the reaction I see in the comment section to a degree, it is essential. For disclaimer. The chances, well, no, I'm not even gonna say the chances. Stephen A, whoever spoke on it, clearly didn't edit the video. It clearly some kid that probably has the opinion sized it. Cool, but I'm not excusing Stephen A for phrasing it in that way. You can say things without like for example, you could say Kobe wasn't lazy, but you'd be like Kobe doesn't take time off for personal reasons during a all right.
You know who he was talking about.
Like who are you talking about? Type shit, right? So it is a little bit like, yo, you could just like praise somebody without cutting somebody else down, and I just feel like that's all media.
Didn't
Oh yeah,
he have beef with Kyrie as well?
every day, man. Every day. Me and Bezos have to unfortunately watch a lot of First Take, and like a lot of the segments. Anytime Nets are up there, Kyrie Irving finds a way in. Like they'll be talking about, yo, James Harden's really alone right now with the Nets with KD not playing. They're like, yeah, well, Kyrie should be playing too, but like, we know, bro. we 100% know Kyrie's supposed to be there or whatever. It's just weird. Again, we have to chop somebody else down to make somebody else great. But yeah, I'm not surprised by none of it.
Dang, I was really in my Duffy for that take.
Fundamental issue between basketball and football. Hey, Bezos has the thumbnail as this, so let's talk about it for 2 fucking seconds.
What are we talking about?
A white guy stepped down from YouTube today. No, the head of YouTube Gaming stepped down.
Really?
Yeah, the head of YouTube Gaming stepped down. He's getting into the crypto space. He's going to Polygon with Web3. Polygon is a Web3 crypto. What's his name, Bezos? I don't want to butcher it, to be honest with you. That's why I don't want to say it.
Ryan something.
That's crazy, bro. Ryan Wyatt.
Yeah, Ryan Wyatt.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to butcher it. Wyatt is a crazy name. But yeah, he said it's bittersweet to share the news that he's leaving. He's going to be the CEO of Polygon Studios. And again, Polygon is a part of the crypto space.
It's a pretty big upgrade, though.
It's an upgrade. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how I'm supposed to tie this into Twitch dying. I can't remember how I planned it out before. But YouTube step downs equal Twitch dying, aim. So the real question is, when are you gonna start streaming live on YouTube?
Sorry, I saw something in the chat. It asked me if it Jayla Fox or Jasmine Webb.
That's not. Oh, they were saying Jada Fire or Cherokee.
No. There's another super chat.
Oh, there's another super chat. So, answer Jada Fox or
Jada Fox. Jada Fire.
Jada Fire. Jada Fire, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Jada Fire, easy.
Wait.
She the redhead? Am I thinking of somebody?
No, thinking somebody else.
Lady Fire.
Jayla Fox and
You're thinking Lady Fire.
No, answer Jada Fire or Cherokee. Y'all can't ask AIM about black porn stars. God.
No. I was looking them up. Jasmine Webb's not bad. Hold on. What am I?
She's also British.
Jada Fire or Cherokee?
Jada Fire.
Cherokee Diaz, by the way. Yeah, put the whole name.
Okay, and then what am I? What?
Cherokee Diaz. The letter D and then the ass.
This man's a connoisseur.
He fucking look up Cherokee, you gonna see a bunch of natives. Like what?
I'm going with Jada Fire.
Oh, Jayla Fox is Popeyes?
Go with Jada.
What?
Is that Popeye
girl? That's her name?
Wait, what?
Where was this information? Who found this out?
Right.
You just thought she worked at Popeyes.
We've been calling her Popeyes for years.
The Popeyes chick.
We were like, hey, I don't know about none of these bitches, but Popeyes got it. We were saying that for a break.
Somebody said, wow, we really rating porn stars.
Jasmine Webb is the one that I pulled up. She runs track at like UT Austin.
Nah, that's not Jasmine Webb we're talking about. The Jasmine Webb
there was one episode where we dead ass had like a porn off, like trivia game.
Damn, dead ass?
Like time limit. Name as many porn stars as you can.
Damn.
It was Domo versus Rusty. Hey, shout out Caleb. You know what I'm saying?
Waylon.
That's my roommate. Shout out.
Last porn star off. Embiid, Curry, or Giannis?
MVP right now?
No, porn star.
Curry? Why is Curry in there?
Yeah, Curry shouldn't be.
Curry shouldn't be in there.
It's so
Jokic
like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah,
the leader isn't in there.
Isn't Jokic like putting like a historic year together or something?
Yes.
Again, I just think he's the most consistently dominant player out of
real quick. Why does nobody pay attention to him?
Because he's white.
Because he's white and
really.
European?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. No one pays attention to him.
And he's in Denver.
I have this theory. If it's hard for casuals to spell your last name, they're not gonna push you for MVP for real.
Yo, the Hornets are putting
the Embiids, Giannis, Jokic. If Curry, KD, and LeBron are playing good, they're gonna put them 3 guys above those 3 guys 24/7. 365 because you can spell James, you can spell Durant, you can spell Curry. Motherfuckers the casual fan cannot spell Antetokounmpo. They can't even fucking say it. Let alone spell it. Right. Motherfuckers, Jokic is easy to spell. Not to a casual, they might fuck around and flip the C and the K for some reason. You never know.
YOKICH.
Hornets put
Hey,
up
people are
158.
stupid, bro.
Hornets put up 158 today.
On who?
Fucking
Was it the Kings?
No, it was the
Dang it.
Pacers.
Kelly
It was the
Oubre dropped
Pacers.
39, my nigga. 39 off the
That's
bench.
crazy.
Yeah,
Sexy
but-
Oubre said, "Fuck the
Pacers got
Warriors."
like 8 role players on their team.
They are all real quick. But to be honest with you, yeah, I think that's what it is too. I think it's like a combination of xenophobia and they want to claim it's the name thing. But I truly, people cannot get behind it. And again, Stephen A. Smith is a prime example of this. Yo, they dead hate trying to champion somebody that's not an American guy. I don't know what it is. The other week they were like, yeah, Embiid is playing great and Jokic and Giannis are playing good too. But what about
They've been pushing
Ja
John
Morant.
They've been pushing John Morant.
John Morant, but
crazy.
and mind you, this was dead ass. He had probably come back 2 to 3 games after his
Off the injury. Yep.
and they were like, "Yo, John Morant is going crazy." And it's like, all right, bro.
You know what's
John
crazy?
Morant-
That's
John
fucked up because he's
Morant?
going crazy, and I want to give him praise, but when people do the takes that they do, it's like, all right,
I don't
need to chill
know.
out.
I don't know enough. Are the Grizzlies good enough for him to even be like in that
They
consideration?
are.
They did
They
that.
are.
They're
the third
good
best
enough
record
for
in the
him to
league.
do it, but Ja's numbers aren't even close. I'm being so serious. People get triggered when if you were to come out there and say Ja's better than Trae Young, but then try to compare him to Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Giannis for MVP. It's so obvious that he's not in that conversation, but like I don't know. I don't know.
Real quick. Chat, listen, you know we sit here and watch you niggas all day. So all you pussy niggas saying we're gawking Jokic, please join the link. We're sending the link out soon.
Oh, we're doing that
Bring it
again.
out.
We're
Let's
gawking
do that
Jokic?
now. I'm doing that shit now. I'm doing it every
Send the
fucking
link out
time.
now.
Because
I'm with
niggas
it.
pull up
Send the
around
link.
here and they think shit is sweet. They think
Send
we
the
just
link.
sit here, talk to each other, and we don't interact. What niggas don't know around here, we pop our shits to everybody.
We're not taking you to court,
Yeah.
pussy. We're not taking you to court.
In conclusion to the Twitch YouTube shit, just stream on YouTube, bro. That's
Stream
about
on
to say-
YouTube.
No,
Aimothy.
Not true.
aimlessly.
Yo, we're not.
Depending
We're
on
not.
where
We're
you are
not.
in your career. It's not.
Yeah. Truthfully, no troll. It depends on where you are. But if you're dead actually
Yeah.
starting out,
Yes.
Go
Yeah,
on.
if you're just starting YouTube,
Stream
bro,
on YouTube.
no
Go on
question.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all talking about that YouTube Twitch shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking for these bitch ass niggas talking.
No.
about
Yeah, I wish I was a
These
mod.
niggas
I
are-
could pull people.
People don't
Sean,
like
what you
it.
gotta say, bitch?
Whoa!
My God.
What the fuck? Hey,
I told you,
Yo,
he's
I had a-
Larry
toxic,
up here
bro.
too, bro. I know.
I had
Larry
a
wants
couple
to talk
things though. I don't give a fuck about the Jokic thing. He's MVP. Bezos, did you run the intro, bro? What are you doing?
Oh, hold on.
Intro at an hour.
Whoever the
Good shit,
fuck's
good
this,
shit. Hey,
Shaquille,
good shit,
what
good
is
shit.
his name? Whoever this
Shaquille O'Neal?
Winston, whoever the fuck you are, come up here.
I'm gonna scroll
join the
back.
link.
Nah,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
scroll
with-
back.
I'm
spun
with
it
it because
back.
I saw it too, and I was just like, "What?"
Jay the Banks,
Where?
dumbass nigga, come up. Join the link. Pop your shit. Your Twitter fingers is tough. Now let me see if your
I'm
grandma.
about to say you don't even
Let
have
me
to
see if
put
your
your
grammar
face
is
cam on.
tough.
Come on,
Sean, is this what you came up here
come
for?
on, please.
I didn't come up for the Jokic slant.
No, the
I
intro.
didn't. Oh no, I had another question for. I had a question for Aim.
Talk to me.
Since he didn't want to say who was in Paris, I gotta bring back up a dead meme. What type of bread did you use for your mayonnaise sandwiches?
I've never had a mayo sandwich in my life.
That's a lie, bro.
I'm dead ass. I've never had just a sandwich with mayonnaise on it ever. Duke Dennis, Kai Cenat, these are names that will back me. Kai Cenat offered me $500 to eat a mayo sandwich, and I declined. I wish low key I would have just said yes and got my $500. Now
$500?
Yeah,
I
yes,
would've
he offered me
declined.
$500. Like at first
You
he did,
decline?
I
Hey,
would've did
he's on the back, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
he did 300, 400, and then he went all the way up to 500. And I was like,
That's the
nah.
camera lens, bro.
See, something's got to be a lie. Either you said the N word or you eating mayo sandwiches. One of these things is true.
Hey,
I don't
CB eating mayo sandwiches though, dead ass.
Why do both of them have to be true? Why can't we just why
One
can't
of these got to be true, bro.
why
One
can't
of
we
these gotta
acknowledge
be
that
true.
both of them are false?
That's a lie.
You know what I'm
That's a lie.
saying? Like in the way we could say like two things could be true at once, and this truth is that both of them are false. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit.
This man came on this podcast today to lie, bro. I don't get it.
I'm
All right.
I'm not lying. And,
Look.
and to be honest with you, really, it's crazy that motherfuckers would even be like, "Oh, Aim, you eat mayo sandwiches." Like Duke Dennis put up an entire video of him and his homies eating mayonnaise sandwiches. Like just
That paid them.
Hey,
That's
yo.
crazy.
for
His
fun.
dad did that.
So I don't know.
Homies was
And it
a
was- and
homies
it
was
was
wild
one, too.
choice of words for that situation just now. Couldn't have been
Posse?
Duke and his friends.
Yeah,
His
good.
posse,
Duke
right?
and his
Duke and his
buddies.
boys.
His gang, right? His gangy, huh?
Crazy.
Listen,
fucking
Sean,
thugs.
get out of
Look at his
here. Hey, if we
homies.
kick you out of the stream,
That's wild.
get all the way out of here. Chronic, hurry up.
Hurry up.
Jesus, that's crazy. Real quick to clear up something, it was not Jada Fire. That's the Popeyes girl. If you look up Jayla Fox drive-through, you'll find that video
That's her
immediately.
name.
That's what we said. That's what
Yo,
we
Rez,
said.
timestamp.
Somebody said Jada Fire.
No,
Wait, was
Uh,
that filmed? Was that filmed at a real Popeyes?
Yes.
Yes,
it was.
that's her.
That was filmed at a real Popeyes.
It was filmed in a real
Yeah.
restaurant. I don't know if it was actually a Popeyes. I know
I
it
don't
was a
think
real
it was.
restaurant.
It wasn't a. I don't think it was a real.
I seen the
Popeyes.
spicy chicken in the back. What's your question?
Yeah, it wasn't even out back then. Stop it.
My question is, in honor of, oh Jesus, maybe not in honor of, but in remembrance of Kobe Bryant. What are some things that y'all learned from him?
You want to
on
make
and
this
off the
so
court?
sentimental. God damn. Come on, Chronic.
Look, you don't have to answer it because I know you hate Kobe for real, but that's okay.
That's crazy that you
Oh,
hate
yeah.
Kobe.
He does hate Kobe. For
He
me,
does.
I
Doesn't
learned.
he hate Kobe
I-
Bryant?
I learned, when you really love something, it shouldn't be a problem to just work extra hard. Work harder than most people that are in that same field. If you really love something, it's not hard work to put your body on the line. Night in, night out, coming in 3 hours early, leaving 3 hours late. We all heard the stories of how hard Kobe Bryant worked at the game of basketball.
Mhm.
So
He did that just for him.
I'm sorry.
He did that
No,
just
no,
for
no.
him.
I did that just for
Why are you
Omar.
laughing?
No. I did that just for Omar. It was a bit, but no. All seriousness, no. It really did show. Like Kobe was the reason I realized I love basketball. I just didn't love playing it as much as I thought. So, yeah. So hard work. If you love it, it's not hard work. Honestly, like it shouldn't feel like hard work if you really love it.
I think
That's what I learned from him.
for me, like this is about to get really serious, and I'm sorry for it, but I feel like for me, like I grew up idolizing Kobe Bryant in a time where when I would go out and play basketball with my neighbor, in our fucking driveway, it was like top heat moments of fucking Celtics Lakers type shit. So for me, like Kobe Bryant was larger than life. So the fact that like those type of people in your life kind of grow old, or at least you expect them to grow old with you, like to always be there. So I think for him not being there anymore, I think put a perspective on me. And for people who don't know, like I lost my mom at 17. So like having two big figures, regardless in your life, leave that are not there anymore puts a timestamp on life. Like, hey, like, I don't know if being honest, like I'm not really religious, but like, whatever happens after life, like we don't know, to be honest with you. Like we don't know. So the reality is like, this is the chance that we have. And Kobe was always adamant about like, yo, I'm going to make the best out of this life. And so for me, like that's what he taught me is like time has an expiration date for you. So if you're not doing what you love right now, like then what are you doing? And that's not necessarily to say like, oh, motherfuckers need to quit their jobs or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, if you're not happy with like how you're living, like you're not going to get another shot after this. At least we don't know. So if we want to live like we don't know, like then you need to start doing what you want to do in life. You need to start really chasing your dreams. You really need to start working at what you want to work at. And Kobe taught me that. So, I mean, that's me.
Yeah.
For me personally, Kobe. I mean, just brief. Kobe was like a hero to me. Not gonna drag it, but like even when it happened, I'm like my dumb ass was like, oh, he got into that situation. He's Kobe though. He tanks it. Like the dude was like planetary to me. Like he was one of those people that just couldn't go. So when it went, it hit different. I'll say one thing that I take away from Kobe Bryant out of the many is that being different is exceptional. When you really think about it, a lot of people have same tendencies. They would do similar things in situations. But when you're thinking differently, when you're thinking a step ahead or two or even 3 steps ahead, that is where you really get the differences between people. And that's how often people get in the positions that they are versus just being an average human being or average job, et cetera, et cetera. So just to really think outside the box, I'll say is something that I'll present for my Kobe take.
For me, he taught me what like true dedication is and like what truly being locked in is. Because I think before, like I truly like read into like Kobe as into like, his personality and how he just focuses on things. It didn't really make sense to me. Like, I knew how to focus, but to the level that he focused and dedicated, his time and energy into, what he really loves. I didn't really get that until I truly watched and learned more about Kobe. And I don't know, like literally when I think of just locking in, I think that's synonymous to Kobe for me. So
Kobe taught me that consent mattered. Chronic.
Yo, get him off the stage. Get him off the stage now. No. Get Omar off the stage. I'm leaving if Omar's not off the stage.
If you love it, it'll still
stage.
be hard work.
Get him off the stage for at least 5 seconds. He got to be timed out.
That's crazy, bro.
Not on Kobe Day. No way.
I need.
I do agree with this.
That is nuts.
I need.
Oh, you brought someone else.
I need the people who are talking about Jokic and we're gawking Jokic to come up here, bro. All right.
Nah.
Oh wait, are we leaving? Because are we okay?
Yes.
Listen. Tomato me, El Omar me, do all that to me. It's perfectly fine. We came up here with a plan. Chronic, didn't nobody ask you to take this to a serious topic? I want to know about the people who think we're gawking Jokic.
Oh, you put me back on stage.
Cut the cameras back on. Ask your Jokic-based question, you pussies.
I was thinking about what I was gonna do in this motherfucker.
That's great.
Does he not know I can see him?
I knew you could see me, but you didn't bring me up. So I was saying that why you.
I don't know why you brought up everyone else though.
I was
that
dead.
crazy.
I don't know if you saw me turn my camera on. I was dead. Like, what am I gonna do in this?
No, listen. I'm sitting in the gulag because I know since he's just up here.
Yeah, he can see you.
He's the only one that can see me. So I'm sitting there double burning it. And I was getting up to do the thrust at the last second, and then this nigga pulled me up at once. I'm like, God damn, fuck up the thrust. But yeah, I would have got way more wild. But I'm glad you didn't pull me up. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, what's this? Before we let this guy ask a question, what's the title? Why is the title what it is? Like, you guys are really starting to piss me off.
Dang. Like, should we change it? Should we change it for
what's the title again? Oh, the future Twitch.
Okay, we can change it. We can change it. I mean, you explained it.
I just don't need to include that other guy. Like, it doesn't.
I think we need to I think we need to capitalize the your part. I think
capitalize the your and in parentheses put Josh.
Yeah, put parentheses Josh.
Josh
from the YRG.
Yeah, explain
YRG Josh.
Do the title. Aim explains Jim Crow laws. Something like that.
No, matter of fact, perfect title. Aim explains why he called your rage that. There you go.
Why he called your rage ... instant. There we go.
Instant classic.
Not clickbait. Not clickbait.
Crazy.
All right. My question.
Are you the Jokic guy?
I am not a
no
Jokic guy. I am all for the Jokic.
Pussy.
Bitch behavior. Continue. Go ahead, my boy. Not you. You chilling.
Not you. My fault.
All right. My question is, what's the best Disney Channel movie of all time?
Cheetah Girls.
You're nasty.
Cheetah Girls.
Original High School Musical is good.
Digital High School Musical?
The original High School.
Oh, I was like,
I thought you said digital. What the fuck is that? Zoom class High School Musical?
Sorry, the original. But I would even say low key on a real deep cut, and I don't know what the I have two on a real deep cut. One is Brink. For those, that's a hella deep cut. And then the second one is I can't think of it, but it's this kid who like plays baseball, but then he wants to be a chef type shit. You know what I'm talking about?
You watch too much Disney. I was just say Cheetah Girls.
That's that 1980s Disney.
I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking
He said the
about.
Best one. Is that what you said? The best one?
Oh, it's Sky High. Is Sky High a Disney movie?
Sky High is fire. That's
the
a good
High. The answer is Sky High.
Sky High's fire.
Nah, I would say
Camp Rock is
Camp Rock is so fucking lame. Stop it.
It's not Camp Rock. It's not Camp Rock. I'm gonna bring a cartoon into here. For me personally, I have one that comes to mind, but Stitch Has a Glitch is an iconic one that I will not ignore from this conversation. My movie though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a troll motherfucker, and all this movie was constant trolling. Max Keeble Big Move is low key hilarious. Low key, when you really watch it again, bro, that motherfucker thought he was untouchable. Then they said, "You're not even moving, dude." Oh shit! I love that. I love that movie so much, bro. I
Proud
don't even know
Family
why.
movie. I see somebody saying
I'm
chat.
on
Proud
Disney
Family
Plus right
movie.
now. Doofenshmirtz has
Halloween.
his own spinoff.
Yeah.
It does.
Halloween
Yeah.
Town is good too.
Oh yes, Halloween
Whoa!
Town. Switches was good as fuck. Switches was good as fuck. What was that one? The Jewish kid that played basketball, and he had the dark skin villain from all the Tyler Perry movies. The one that the dark skin nigga that's always beating women in Tyler Perry movies. You know what I'm talking about? That guy.
Don't, but I've seen the post.
But that movie is a low key classic. That's a deep.
Kazam is a Disney movie. What the fuck?
Kazam.
What's Kazam on Disney Plus, bro?
Mine is $1 Million Cook-Off was the movie that I was talking.
Yeah, I'm about to say somebody put it in the chat.
Mine is Sky High. Lucky the Irish is up there, and also that home shit. That home with a home.
Is that what it is? Look at the Irish. I think
that
that's
home.
Is that what it
movie
is?
Shit.
No, I don't think it is.
Goofy movies, kind of.
A Goofy movie is definitely good.
If we do another cartoons, Lion King technically watched.
Ben, did you have one? Did you have one?
Yeah, mine was Lemonade Mouth. Pretty good. Songs of Bang.
What is that?
Lemonade Mouth, one of the newer ones. I like Let It Shine more than.
There's definitely not.
Yeah, Let It Shine. Let It Shine.
Is that rapping shit?
Yeah, but no, the dude won, and I die on that hill. The main character lost. He got cooked.
Bling,
I'm not gonna
bro,
lie, he got
Bling
cooked.
won,
Bro basically said, "Yeah, but you're a taxi driver." Like,
oh my
he
god,
got
it
cooked.
is,
said
bro.
can't rap anything but my burrito. I was like, all right, bro. No.
All right, let's get Ben up out of here. Let's get on to the next one. Thank you, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
Yo, bro, we are not gonna get there.
Hey, bro, what's going on, guys?
What up, bro?
Good to be back. Good to be
Were
back.
you the guy that had the signs last pod?
Yeah, that was me. That was me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Domo, nice to see you to remember me. I got a couple questions. So, the first one is, what kind of music y'all listening to right now? What, you know what I'm saying?
Cold December by Rod Wave.
Facts. I've been bumping that shit like crazy.
If Rod Wave wasn't ass, I'd listen to him. But
I'll fight you right now. You think?
Yo, shout out to Metal like this. I've been listening to Durkio Schmerkio lately.
I've been listening to the Corday album. I'll be the guy that does that. I've also been trying to see what YoungBoy fans like about Colors. I don't really like Colors like that though. But,
Omar, what are you listening to, bro? Could you just hate it on everybody? What are you listening to?
Listen, bro. Let me tell you something right now. The real rappers have albums coming out soon. Pusha T has an album coming out soon. Benny the Butcher has an album coming out soon.
Okay.
The real rappers have albums coming out soon. Until then, I'm gonna listen to the podcast, bro.
Kendrick.
All right. I got
you said the real rappers are dropping music soon, and you start with
Pusha T.
Pusha T? That's who you're waiting to drop?
Pusha T's a better rapper than Lil Durk.
Bro, Pusha T been
the last time he dropped was Daytona, bro. That shit is
listen.
About the same dope for 20
hey,
years,
listen.
bro.
If the post fade works, why are you changing it up?
Lil Durk.
Yo, what's up with Pusha T hate, bro? I've been hearing a lot of Pusha T hate lately. What's wrong with Pusha?
Pusha T is so overrated. Like, we get it. You can rap.
Why?
But the nigga has no, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He has no
appeal,
back value. Like, I don't get
like,
it.
I get what he's saying though. I get what he's saying though. There is called.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it is called being a musical artist. Like what Push is saying is like real shit. But he is one of those guys that
Nobody
does.
He was a musical artist though. I think that's the problem. Nobody ever said he was a musical.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's a rapper.
That's also fair. But yeah, it's like it lacks what art.
It's like
I should
listening
say.
to
It
Wale.
lacks art a little bit.
Okay,
Lacks
you
art
got
a little
talent,
bit.
but you're boring. Like, I don't. The same shit niggas say. The same.
I wouldn't go as far as
Dom.
Yeah, being said, I'm not going as far as Dom's going.
The same shit niggas say about J. Cole, I'm saying about Pusha fucking T. Fuck
now I think that's valid. Yeah, the slander that Cole gets for being boring, I think. That
Hey,
would
bro,
apply to a guy
I
like
got
Pusha
that
T.
white like Bernie Sanders. It's for everybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, what you feel about Biden about to put some women in power?
Is this your next question? Because you don't have too many questions. Is this your next question?
Yeah, it's my next question.
Niggas think I'm mean, don't they? You said what do we think about Biden putting women in power?
Yeah, with the Supreme Court nominees.
I mean, if they're over like,
what's wrong with that?
If they're over like babies and stuff like that, or
as long as she
the
deserves
Supreme Court, the Supreme
they're
Court of the
qualified
kitchen,
for the
maybe.
job, bro. Hire whoever.
Yeah, I'm about to say, are they talking about the kitchen? Are they talking about,
you're wild.
Are they talking about
Supreme Court of the
kitchen?
kitchen, yeah.
Oh wow, oh wow.
Are they over? Are they over
the
laundry?
Supreme Food Court? Maybe.
Are they over?
Yeah.
Put me and Domo up there. Are
he's
they
going to hell.
Bezos, put me and Domo up there. Let's get that ISO.
Can you imagine what's gonna happen when all their cycles sync up?
You're
Domo,
wild.
Domo.
You're wild.
Countries in turmoil.
They're all going through menopause right now. Now, if they're talking about the Supreme Court of KitchenAid, that's a different story. I completely agree. All right, that's what they need to be over: washers and dryers.
I mean, what are they going to be like ruling over? Like the fabric to print the flag on, or like what are we doing?
I don't know. The only thing that I could see is them making legislation about which reality TV shows come on in the midday, which soaps.
Honestly, you know what? They're probably going to be out there trying to push for that 75 cents that they owed. Is that what they're pushing for? They're probably going to start reimbursing for that 75 cents. A stimulus check for women, huh? Okay.
I thought one of the main things was like how many carpool lanes they get when they go and pick up the kids in the afternoon. I don't know. They're going
to have handicap spots for soccer mom vans. You know, there's going to be like extra spots now.
Mom only
mom spots.
They want
mom spots.
They want extended. They want double coupons at every grocery store. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. If we ever get canceled, this will be the one. This will be the one.
Bezos, you drug it too long.
Bezos. I just want to say, everybody, shut the fuck up. Hey, Bezos, look, me and you, look, we got. I guess Souls and Sage gonna have to go crazy. Hey, appreciate my time. We'll keep it a buck. But we're canceled.
Also,
hey, if y'all have anything, shit, Aim. If you want to say it. Go ahead. You might be canceled too, buddy. Like we're done.
I didn't even listen. That was not me. I was in the back, not saying shit. Omar,
words of others do not represent everyone else.
That is, hey,
yeah. Disclaimer. Yeah, everybody from Let's Keep It a Buck has their own opinion.
Listen, I'm gonna
speak separately.
I speak for all of us.
No, you know he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
As a reigning host of the year,
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Host of the year,
Ego.
I speak for everybody here when I say. Who cares about them women in power?
No. You know, I usually don't. You know, I usually don't. When Domo says the host of the year, I usually don't agree. But he is absolutely right. There is no way y'all thought that Becky Hammond was going to be the next coach of the Spurs. Send her to the W.
She got straight to the W.
Send her to the W,
fuck, bro.
Send her to the
W. Wait, how many years were motherfuckers sitting there? Oh, yeah, when Pop finally leave, hey, Becky gonna take over. Pop got ejected. Oh, you say they let Becky coach? Oh, she next in line. As soon as that contract came up, where is her ass at? Struggling for scraps.
Hey, Domo, the W, all right? Big Jameis over there.
Went where all the women
it went from an out of context clip to just, yeah, we're done.
This is crazy.
we're done, dude.
Absolutely done.
We're done. It's over.
Omar.
This will be clipped on Twitter, and there is no you're just hating. Like there is no you're just hating. We're on Twitter.
He said this clip is gonna end up on verified Twitter. All right, Matt, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if neither team wins a championship, who's a bigger disappointment, the Nets or the Clippers?
Nets.
The Nets.
The Nets.
Wait, Nets or the Clippers this year? Nets.
No, like in general. Like if PG.
Oh, he's talking about ever.
Yeah, ever.
Oh, like 2020 Clippers or the Nets? Still the Nets, in my opinion, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking because I heard a lot of people saying Clippers. Because I'll say expectation, probably the Nets. But you got to remember, like, what they gave up for PG. Because it wasn't something crazy, like 7 first-round picks or something wild like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot. I don't know if it was 7, but it was a lot.
It was like
7
I'm not gonna say a
total,
record
maybe.
amount, but yeah, it was a lot of picks.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be as disappointing for the Clippers just because of the health they had this season. Like it's a clear reason why they're not competing how they should be. They didn't have Kawhi. He got hurt in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Paul George. I don't know if he's back yet, but I know he's been in and out. Yeah, they've been being led by Reggie Jackson and fucking Zubac. Like I don't think it's real disappointing. It's unfortunate, but disappointment. No, the Nets, especially with unvaxxed Kyrie coming back. They're the dominant team of the East in everybody's eyes. They should win.
I would also argue that just trying to. My bad. I'm quick though. I would also argue that trying to argue that your trade dignifies your expectation versus the roster that is actually in play would be ridiculous. Like arguing that the Clippers gave up a lot of picks, therefore it equivalates to James Harden, Kyrie, and KD being on the same basketball team. It just that doesn't add up.
Even with the Clippers prime. Like, it was still a conversation between them and LA. But ever since the Nets formed, it was always, maybe the Lakers could beat them. But as we found out, like, in 2021, the Lakers were just injured. They were trash. So, there was that. And then this year, I mean, the Lakers are a mess. So, the fact that they can't pull it together on their end because of their own issues, I feel like that'd be more of a disappointment because everything with the vac situation coming on, that was something that, not a lot of Nets fans really thought would be a problem. Maybe some did. But with James Harden too, his play, that came with a surprise. Everyone thought like when those three came together, it was just over for the rest of the league, and it just hasn't been. Like, if anything, there's been more parity in the league than ever, like in a minute.
Yeah, people forgot that they were a super team. Yeah. Gave him the label and just said, "Oh shit, well Giannis could beat him anyway." So cool.
All right, man, get out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Later, man.
Listen, we're gonna do a couple more of these. I just wanted to bring this guy up, bro.
Bring the new guys up.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this guy up real quick. Yo, bro, you look swole as hell in that t-shirt down there.
I've been working out a little bit.
Nah, it's just too small. Psych, nah, what's good, boy.
Yo, they said the Clippers do look like they're flushed away. That shit's crazy.
Okay, my
good, bro.
For y'all is if y'all four were to make a basketball squad, if y'all added Wordu as your fifth for some reason, or Wordu as your center. Now Domo can be power forward. Wordu can be your center.
I'm taller than Wordu.
Now you play power forwards. You gotta be in the post. Who are y'all beating? How many dubs are you guys getting if y'all five formed a basketball team? Like, are you guys beating like AMP?
Who are you playing?
I'm about to say, who's the competition?
Too high.
I feel like we can beat AMP.
We're smashing.
We're beating AMP. I ain't gonna lie, we're beating AMP.
Listen,
we're probably dubbing too hype.
We're definitely dubbing. We're definitely dubbing AMP. None of them niggas can really hoop outside of Duke, in my opinion. We're 150% dubbing too hype. I wish LSK would step on the court with me. That nigga be terrified. If we're talking about the street ball teams,
RDC, we're beating RDC.
RDC, them niggas aren't. They don't even play
basketball.
They're too busy watching. I'm not worried about them.
Demons.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Through the Wirecast, washed. Not worried about them. I ain't gonna lie. Love you, Kenny. Love you, D. Love you, P. Love all y'all.
I feel like P.V.'s gonna give us work. But...
Hey, you know who you giving work? The bench, because they're gonna be sitting down waiting for the next game. Let me think. The street ball teams, obviously, Ballers Life East and West Coast. I won't play that game. Them niggas got that. I won't play.
I'm getting embarrassed on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm not playing. I'm losing. I'm not playing.
Listen, Ballers Life East and West, not worried about it. But Ballers Life South and Ballers Life Women's, busting that ass.
Who's in Ballers Life South?
It's a bunch of weird ass niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen a couple of their vids. They're okay. I mean, they can play, but they're not to the point where I'm like, they're not like the East and West team where I'm like, oh, I'm not stepping on the court. The Ballers Life South team, I'll play them. It'll go 6 games. We're winning. What was it?
Yo, Domo, do you think Tristan, Jazz, and 4 Let's Keep It a Buck members could beat us?
Tristan, Jazz, and 4
random members.
As long as
4 Let's Keep It a Buck.
No chat, nigga.
Like Chronic, Trey.
We've seen Chronic.
We've seen Chronic shoot.
We've seen Chronic shoot a basketball.
We've seen Chronic shoot. Chronic's worse than everybody up here. So let's get that out the way.
You have to put T-Jazz up with like the Eli's, the niggas that we know for a fact in our community.
T-Jazz,
Nas and Med.
You put him with Nas. Nas out here throwing chest passes, calling them dimes. I'm not worried about Nas.
Yo,
fucking Med.
Look, you see my fast break pass to the corner?
He's smoking 24/7, bro. He does not have the stamina to keep up.
Chronic shoot a basketball.
I don't know.
You would have thought it was a bowling ball. Like I'm not worried about nothing.
The only thing on the court trying to be Ha Morant, bro. I'm not worried about Ha Morant. Not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about Ha Morant.
Yo, calling Ed Ha Morant is crazy.
Only thing I fear about our team, truthfully, is size and rim protection. Yeah, rim protection might be our only problem. Might be a layup line.
It'd have to be a half-court game. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we're playing a full-court game, I'm good for 3 possessions max. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, the threes is good. I got that. I'm talking about motherfuckers laying the ball up on y'all.
Sage. Niggas in the community is like 5'10", 5'11".
That's fair.
I'm not worried about
I'm just making sure that because you talk about your shot and you talk about your post. I don't hear you talk about defense, Domo. So I'm making sure if a motherfucker get by, I'm going to rotate. I'm gonna be in the corner, and I don't know what the fuck they're gonna happen down there. And I'm just asking you what happened.
I never talk about defense.
Yeah.
In these situations, we're playing 3-on-3. Make it, take it. Because I'm hitting, they're not getting the ball. Who needs to play defense when they don't touch the ball? But where was I at? Was I at 4 teams? The 5th one. Who would be the 5th one? The hoop concession stand workers. Watching them niggas. I wish nobody else ugly ass to get on the court with me. Watch, nigga. Fuck out of here. So yes, we're busting ass all over YouTube if we were to team up for real.
Crazy.
What about Nick Briz and Carlos?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, and I want everybody to look me in my face. If I ever was to get on the court with Nick,
what the fuck?
We're doing the same thing. Me and B-Soul's doing the same thing. Go ahead. B-Soul's ruined it. B-Soul's ruined it.
Oh my god!
Hey Nick, look at me in my eyes, bro. If we get on the court and you bring that motherfucking Carlos and the nigga that talk about bet your money when you pay his checks, if you bring them niggas to the court, you're not gonna be allowed on YouTube because I'm busting. I'm fat boy SSEing you niggas. I'm throwing niggas on their necks and then getting the layup. Like I'm not. There's no love lost with you niggas. K Showtime, fuck Canada. I wish you niggas would pull up down. Pull up down here.
Relax.
Okay. Fuck what part of Canada them niggas is from. But K Showtime, I wish you would tap my fucking head. You get punched in your mouth. Dog. Fuck out of here.
Are you from Alberta? Are you from Alberta?
No. Who's from Alberta?
Where are you from?
Ontario. Like I'm near Toronto. Like K Show, I could literally like K Showtime's in my area.
Well, you pull up to the court and let him know he's a fucking scrub. And it's crazy how there's only like 3 states in Canada. Everyone's from Ontario, Winnipeg, Toronto. I've never heard somebody be like, I'm from British Columbia or wherever. I don't even know what else is up there. Like only time I hear niggas from Canada, I'm from Ontario, I'm from Toronto, I'm from Winnipeg. Is that the only?
Listen,
Calgary.
We're gonna say goodbye to Terrell. Bye, Terrell.
Peace out, bro.
All right, we're gonna take like 1 more, 2 more.
What? Oh shit!
What's racist about that, chat?
I don't know. I just said racist just because.
No, it's gotta be racist. I gotta know.
This man just moved in for the spring.
Yo, where the fuck are you? Where there's sunlight? It's like 10.
He's at college.
Look. I'm in Korea. I'm in the military. And it's
What the fuck?
morning time.
Ooh,
it's morning time for me.
Well, good morning.
What time is it? What time is it?
It's like 12:51.
Damn.
How was breakfast? Fuck.
Well, good, bro.
All good, bro.
How's Korea? Fuck that. We got questions. How's Korea?
Yeah, I'm about to say
it's nice. You know, we got some nice Korean girls over here. You know, be chilling.
That's the first thing.
Stop. All right. What's the question?
Horny serving and protecting.
They kawaii, bro.
Nigga say, yeah, well, I'm protecting my dick. Like, all right, bro.
Look,
my question, bro.
Look, so it's for Sage. So I start watching you
the disrespect
after the 2020.
No. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. No. Everybody shook their motherfucking heads when they said for Sage. Y'all, dick biting is a sport. I'm being so serious. Dick biting is a sport.
I just said
dick biting is a sport. Now y'all talk about hooping. That's cool. Y'all think y'all going solo the YouTube community and hooping. Cool. We'll see. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got dick biting. Y'all had that shit on lock, no cap. Y'all got the nose, man. Go ahead, my boy. Sorry about that.
So I start watching you after the 2020 finals. I think it was Game 5 when Danny Green missed a shot.
Yeah,
when he missed that wide open shot, and that's when you popped up on my YouTube page. And after that, I've been subscribed to you ever since. So what made you get to like basketball analyst on YouTube? Like, why did you start doing it? I just
want to talk about that shit like on some bullshit. Like everybody tries to be an analyst. Actually, I'm trying to not do that. Everybody talks about basketball in a way like they know every fucking thing. And the thing is, you don't. None of y'all do. And even if you did, people would still disagree with you. Just like have fun talking shit about basketball, bro. That's why I do this podcast, and that's why I geared my channel in that limelight more so than just trying to be the guy that has all the numbers, has all the rankings and shit. Because nobody, at the end of the day, nobody cares because they're just going to disagree with you any fucking way. Now, there's takes that do need to be brought to attention, and I'll bring those takes to attention. But in general, bro, I'm just trying to make this shit fun, bro.
Like I'll be listening to you or be Souls when I'm playing 2K because especially you, Sage, it should be funny as hell, bro. I just listen to that shit. I like cracking up.
I love this guy.
I love this guy now.
Boss.
Let me
boss, bro. You're so boss,
Malik, I'm glad you had the opportunity to talk to Sage. It's probably the last time you'll ever be on this podcast.
You're a Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
I don't know what the fuck.
Hall of Fame. Choppers,
one
bro.
more good question. I think this is a
So niggas was talking about quarterbacks and shit. I want to ask niggas who the best running back.
Who the best running back?
Best running back.
Oh, running back.
Best running back.
Nick Chubb.
Oh shit.
All time.
Oh, all time. Oh god.
I don't even know if he's a running back. Nick Chubb.
Michael Turner.
Like who the what?
No, it's Barry.
No,
It's Barry,
listen,
it's
no,
Yeah,
Barry
it
Sanders.
might be
It's Barry Sanders.
annoying to say
I'm about to
Barry
say,
Sanders,
I
but
would-
it
Barry
might be
Sanders.
Barry.
I would have to say
Barry-
either Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, or in my
Bo's a
opinion,
good pick.
Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson was the
Bo
best running back I've
Jackson,
seen.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy niggas not talking about Emmitt Smith. Damn, I'm a Giants fan.
It's
Crazy
not.
Emmitt
Yeah,
Smith.
because
That's crazy.
it's not Emmitt Smith.
Derek, I'd probably
Okay.
take Derrick Henry over
It's
Emmitt
not
Smith
Emmitt
for no
Smith
bullshit.
whatsoever. Nah, definitely
I
not.
take TM.
It's
I
like
take
saying
TMT.
DeMarco Murray.
I would dead take
Walter Payton's up
TMT.
there.
That's like saying
Yeah,
DeMarco
but-
Murray.
nah,
if you
but-
say
Right.
Emmitt Smith.
Thank you. That's like
Not
saying DeMarco
before
Murray.
I
But
hella
what
fuck
the
with,
niggas said DeMarco?
Emmitt
Murray?
Smith
What the
benefited
fuck?
from, first of all,
Right, he benefited from a crazy
an
O-line and
offensive
quarterback.
line and a crazy amount of output running the football. Like, did he not have a
I
crazy
get
amount
that.
of
I
carries
get
compared to everybody else?
Yeah, that nigga. I think he leads in carries.
Yeah. Like,
Hey,
nah.
hey, what's your answer?
Shout out
What's
Emmitt
your
Smith,
answer?
but hell no.
Oh, LT. Somebody just said an LT.
Ooh, LT when he was good was crazy.
That nigga was wild, bro.
I fuck with Earl Campbell.
This
Earl
nigga's
Campbell
Earl
was
Campbell.
Earl Campbell is-
Jim Brown.
Jim
Nigga,
Brown.
Oh,
Good.
we're
Brown.
tripping.
Nah, I gotta
Marshawn
say, I'm
Lynch?
from Syracuse.
No,
I
no.
gotta say that
Hell
nigga.
nah.
Hey,
I say that
Marshawn
nigga
for a
Jim Brown.
year.
I'm from
This
Syracuse.
old Marshawn
no,
for
no.
a year.
Yo, y'all are disrespectful. Y'all are
Thank
missing
you,
the
guys.
best
Thank
running back
you,
in
thank you.
football right now, Lamar Jackson.
This nigga crazy.
No cap. I ain't gonna lie.
This nigga about to be
That HB pass go crazy. I ain't gonna
Anyway,
lie.
Aim, you said Earl Campbell is your pick though?
No, I just said I like Earl Campbell. I don't know who I would pick for. I feel like here's the thing, bro. Like this may be crazy, but like the running back position just has kind of like gone down in value.
It really did.
A little bit.
It's just,
Niggas don't value
Yo,
that
chat,
shit.
give me names.
like I don't really know if I could like
This nigga
like,
Billy
man,
was out here trying to
I guess
cheat
I would
and
say
shit.
like Barry Sanders, bro. If I had like
Yeah.
if I wanted one
It's
fucking running
weird
back,
what you
like
said.
one running back. Like the thing is though, is like, bro, I'd be cool with Earl Campbell. I'd be cool with Walter Payton. I would be cool with fucking LaDainian Tomlinson. I would be fucking cool with Jamal Charles, bro. Like I don't know if like a running back is like so like there's a running back that's so much greater.
Nah,
than
bro. If I had Barry Sanders, nigga,
Julian
was good.
Edelman?
Barry
No,
Sanders
I
was a
think-
good offensive
let me-
See
let
where
me-
he going with that.
Let me
though.
say this. Let me say this
Where you
because
going with
this
that,
is where I think Aim is coming from. Well, what I believe too. If you did an all-time team and you picked your quarterback, you picked your receivers line and everything like that, like, are you really saying to yourself, "Yeah, bro, I got Earl Campbell. I'm really finna run this ball 20
Nah,
fucking
bro.
times this game or some
Exactly.
shit like
yeah.
that." You're not.
I'll admit that.
Nah, bro.
Yes.
It's
Yes, you will.
it's like
Bro,
it's like running
Monday,
back
I'm not
matters.
putting
Running the
fucking
ball
bro. I
100%.
need somebody to catch. Fuck out of here, bro.
Even if you have T.O. and if you have T.O. and Randy Moss on your sides,
Listen,
that's
I have a
fine.
question.
If
I have
you
a
have the best offensive line ever made, you would want to run the ball. You have
Yeah, listen, but
I mean,
listen,
100%,
100%.
Even if that's the case, which you know what I'm saying, like if me and you are going and picking all-time teams, like we're gonna pick, we're gonna have different philosophies on how to move the football.
I'm gonna say niggas. If we talk about all-time teams, niggas might as well do that shit. Pick your all-time offense.
But I'm saying like if that's the case, like, and I do want to run the ball, if we're doing all-time teams, you're right. Like I'm gonna have a pretty goated offensive line, and if that's the case, like fine, whatever. If you have, you can pick anybody, right? Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, or Jim Brown, whatever running back you want to say is the best, right? Are you telling me that behind your offensive line, like Walter Payton is going to average more than someone like Jamal Charles? Like I think Jamal Charles is still going to average 4.5 yards a carry, which is still plenty.
Yeah,
like
that's
you know
why I
what I'm
thought
saying?
you were
Like
taking it.
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying, like I'm not saying that the talent level between Barry Sanders and Earl Campbell is not, a gap between Jamal Charles. Like no, that's true. That's obvious facts. But the reality is like the plays that you run in football, like the offensive line, like a motherfucker who is a good running back is going, in my opinion, to give you the same effect that a great running back is. The only difference is let's say if I give it to Barry Sanders, that motherfucker could take something that is completely dead and fucking take that shit to the end zone, which is, facts. Like,
but that's the difference.
That nigga used to do that.
But that's like such a marginal difference. What I think he's saying, and I do agree with, is that running the ball in football 100% will always be. I think it's underrated, honestly. You have to be able to, every inch matters in football. People act like punting doesn't matter. It actually matters because if you're starting from the 40 versus the 30, that's one first down that determined the whole drive.
Yeah,
so
or if you got a good punter that can put niggas inside the 10 every play.
Yeah. So when you're building a team, when you're building that all-time team, you're gonna get that O-line. I do agree that I'd run the ball with my person, but I think what Aim is saying is essentially like you have an average running back. Like in that draft, I'm drafting a running back last because I have my O-line, I have my quarterback. I'm gonna get my D-line to get your quarterback. I'm gonna get my corners to check your quarterback's options. I'm gonna get my quarterbacks and weapons. And then, all right, I need someone competent to hand the ball off to. I'm being so serious. Even if it came to it, a guy like Raheem Mostert, you give him the greatest O-line of all time, he's going crazy if he stays there. Because
I'm saying like Dom, what's the drop off, right? Like if me and you, if all 5, 6 of us up here are picking quarterbacks per se, right? Wouldn't you agree that there's a drop off after 3? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
for quarterback all time.
I don't know. Quarterback all time is a drop off.
All time, bro.
All time quarterbacks after 3, there's not a drop off.
Yeah,
I think the drop off's at like 8.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's a solid damn near 10.
You can get a good top 10, and then after that is you just like
before it's a massive, before it's a noticeable drop off. Obviously, you will have a guy that's obviously a number 1 versus a guy that's obviously number 4. But that talent level, the value you get between those 2 players is not a massive drop off. But between 1 and the nigga at 12, that's where you see that.
Yeah, that's when it's like, okay, like you pick that nigga.
I think
it's like when that nigga Omar.
Before we go on,
you're talking about teams that are gonna. You're talking about teams.
Amity. Before we go on, let me get Sin out of here real quick. Sin, we appreciate the question. This is opened up. Great dialogue.
Wait, before I leave, shout out to fucking Sage with the Kobe jersey. I had to rock my Laura Marion.
Yes, you know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Gotta rock the high school jersey. RP Cole.
Fuck with that.
RP GG.
You must be from Philly.
I'm from Syracuse, nigga. I just had to buy the Laura Marion joint.
All right, we'll see you in Discord and bring the baby, please.
Yeah, he out here with his fucking loud ass toy. He right here.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
No, but
he definitely would.
Was he? I don't know. But Aim, I think I see what he's again. Domo, what would you draft the running back? That's my real question.
No. What I was saying, I see what he's saying, but my counter to that would be. Yes, a great running back is a great running back, but depending on the running back you get will depend on the type of scheme you run. If you get for example, if you get Raheem Mostert or Chris Johnson, you're going to have to make sure your left tackle or your right tackle is some mobile motherfuckers.
You got to get like a Lane Johnson type motherfucker. Yeah.
You're going to have to get niggas to go outside and make them blocks because they're running out, they're hitting the fucking sideline.
Yeah,
if you get a Derrick Henry, if you get I'm not going to say LT because LT was such a complete bad, but a Jerome Bettis, a Derrick Henry, somebody like that, nigga, your A gap, your C gap, your 1, your 2 gap, whatever, your center and your 2 guards has to be fucking all time, has to be elite because you're running up the middle 90% of the time. So that's what I'm saying. Even with running backs, yes, they're all great, and you could achieve the same thing with a good and a great running back. But that great running back, like you said, the chance of a Barry Sanders, a LT, a Walter Payton, a Bo Jackson to make something out of nothing, even though it's one thing, it's a minuscule thing, that minuscule thing is such a massive advantage compared to the DeMarco Murrays, the Raheem Mostert, those guys that just don't have that. The difference between the Christian McCaffrey and the Raheem Mostert is in speed. Raheem's obviously faster, but Christian McCaffrey is just fucking great. Like he makes it happen. Like that's the difference.
But I think the argument comes to where, like, for example, the difference between a Patrick Mahomes and like a Kyler Murray, even though Kyler Murray's amazing, you feel that. But like going from CMC to like
Derrick Henry,
like Aaron Jones, going from CMC to Aaron Jones, I'm not mad if I have Aaron Jones. Like, okay,
I'm not mad if I have Kyler Murray, but you feel the difference.
Look at Aim's face.
You don't like Aaron Jones? That's crazy. But
no, I like Aaron Jones.
I'm saying I'm agreeing with Sage. I'm saying that like yeah, I'm not mad at all if I have Aaron Jones.
Are you mad you have Kyler Murray?
If I could have had Mahomes, I'm pissed.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, if I could have had Mahomes, I'm pissed.
So you're telling me, so you're pissed if you have Kyler Murray, if you could have had Mahomes, but you're not pissed if you could have had Christian McCaffrey, but you have Aaron Jones.
I'm like, damn.
Nah, I'm like, I think that's different. But
I don't think it's different.
I'm pissed because here's the thing. Here's the reality: is to me, bro. Like, I'm not specifically in the all-time category. I'm not building an offense around a running back. I'm not.
Correct.
I'm just not doing
That's
that.
True.
I'm not saying that doesn't mean that like that running back isn't like any running back on my offense that I would want to run in a dream scenario is probably getting 15 to 20 touches regardless. So I mean, like that's enough to have like a decent running back or want a decent running back on your team. But to say that like, oh man, like Barry Sanders would, I guess, like, and it's true, like he would definitely increase like greater odds of scores, scoring plays, or whatever, like first downs, whatever. But like, I don't think he would really change the look of my team if I had like I said, Jamal Charles or a Chris Johnson or a back that is in that similar style of Barry Sanders, an elusive back, whatever.
Shit, now I'm thinking about it. Who the running backs that's about to potentially win a Super Bowl right now? Like Damian Williams, Clyde. I always fuck his name up. Larry, yeah, him. I fuck his name up.
McKinnon, he took his spot.
Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's the only valid one, right?
Like
Elijah Mitchell. Like Elijah Mitchell's cool, but
he's a rookie.
And then who's the other dude? What's the other team? Oh, Rams. Cam Akers again. Cool,
Shit,
but
you call it? The Niners using fucking Debo at running back at this point.
Yeah, don't have Debo.
Crazy.
It really is Debo Samuel. But yeah, that's my point. Only Mixon is really an arguable top 10 back out here at this point. And even the earlier rounds, it was Ronald Jones and Devin Singletary and stuff.
But for the other two teams, for the Chiefs and for the Rams, look at the quarterbacks and the other weapons they have to compensate for not having a running back. You can't say the Niners because the Niners won. Like I said, they only got here because other teams fucking failed. So if they would have they're a good team. But I'm saying the only reason they won their playoff games is because the other teams lost those games.
But I thought that's what we were saying in the
so that would make it worse, wouldn't it?
I thought we were saying in the all-time perspective, like if you could have a good quarterback, a fucking great quarterback at this point, and great all-time talent surrounding them, you can have a great tight end, you can have two, three great receivers, or whatever the case may be, great line. Nigga, I'm going in there with Michael Turner. Like it really doesn't matter. I'm about to throw this ball 80 times.
Nah, for real though.
I'm dead going in there with like LaShawn McCoy because it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that nigga's an option threat at that point.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just need you to maybe like, take this thing up 5 yards every once in a while and then catch the ball.
Revisit the fact that y'all were saying that like there's not a drop off. Like to me, bro, like that.
Shut the hell up. Listen, it's 2:14.
Dang.
We're 2:14.
Let's keep it
a buck. Football is clearly coming because people want it. It sounds like we need to have the after show on Spaces and talk football because this is getting people been wanting football for a minute. I don't know why we
catch up.
We have truly been.
It's not a hard sport.
We've truly been starving.
I just need to catch up with the history, bro. That's all.
Of football. But Aim.
Yeah.
We're glad you made it out, especially for football. We
really
might sign you to could have been records.
Hey, bring me out anytime y'all need a football opinion. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all having me on here, man. Like for real, this shit was fun as hell. And you guys have, some shitty takes when it comes to Carmelo Anthony, but you guys have some pretty good takes too when it comes to other things. So, I appreciate y'all having me on here for real.
Yeah,
we do have
for your time, man.
Melo.
We need a football pod for real though. But anyway, Sage.
Oh shit! I thought you was gonna say goodbye.
No,
all right. I want to see. All right, gang. He says, "Big boy T so Sage. I'm getting more love. I do need to be a mod. You see, y'all notice these motherfuckers.
You're a mod now, bro. Check it.
Off air, they hate my guts. They hate me.
You're a mod now. Check it.
Oh, I'm free now. Hold on. Let me.
You've been free for the last hour, nigga.
Oh, I am a moderator now. Let's go. I'm a mod now. I'm a mod now. On that note, take care. Stay blessed, y'all.
That nigga been a mod for an hour now.
Hell nah.
Weezy.
This hot girl on my screen.
Let me say this right now. Anwar looked like a mother who just got off work and then had to come home and cook.
Wait, come on. What you trying to say?
My son failed this test.
He looked like no. And mind you, I can mute you, Anwar. So he looks like a mother who came home from work and had to cook and clean for the kids, and then got upset because they did not leave the chicken out to defrost. So she had to order a pizza.
How do you go from looking like such a youthful aunt to an old man?
Like, right? You're such a old man.
I know you want to see.
I always look like this, bro. But bro, I got something to ask you though. First off, before
no one said you had.
We did. Thank you. What the fuck? We were wrapping it up.
What
are you doing? Domo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, chat, it's being my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back Sunday. Special guest, I don't know, but we're definitely on Spaces after this.
B Souls.
Yo, peace out, y'all. We will see you guys on Sunday. Just a reminder, if you became a superstar member, go ahead, check the community post. The Discord link is up there. I saw a couple of superstar members in the chat. A part of us will be on Twitter Spaces. A part of us will be on Discord. And a part of us will be making content because we're content kings. So
Sage's doing football. And before we go, Tyrell asked, how do I join the Spaces though? Listen, follow any one of us on Twitter that's on stage right now. AimHigh 620 or I'm AimHigh.
I'm AimHigh.
I'm aim high.
Actually,
Omeezy.
follow me on Twitter.
OHMEEZZY is me. B
Where'd you get
Souls is
620 from?
B Souls is B Souls _
It's the area code for my hometown.
That's correct.
620.
Okay.
TSO Sage is
Whoa.
TSO Sage _ TSO _ Sage.
TSO underscore.
TSO _ Sage and
there.
Dom Church 97. That's not your
Dom Church 1.
Yeah,
Dom
that's
Church
not
1.
your shit.
Yo,
Butchered all of that.
You gotta get your number straight. I ain't gonna lie,
Dom
bro.
Church 1. So look, follow any of us on Twitter, and we will do you. That's how you have access to the spaces. Become a all-star member. That's how you have access to the Discord. But until next time, what did I say? All-star.
If you get on Spaces with us,
Become an MVP.
I'll be rapping too. So
Mm.
you'll hear some bars type shit if you go in there.
Anyway, bye guys. Let's get the freak off of here.
Nah, no cat. Fuck these niggas.
Facts.
Get this girl out of here.
Omar, you ending it?
Clingy ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I just wanted to show.